and then a boom. Stop jerking each other off. Oh, welcome back to the CaveCast. I got nothing left. How you think of that? Oh man, it's always embarrassing. I really ought to figure that shit out ahead of time.
You've been rapping for a decade, folks.
Yep, a whole decade.
Really embarrassing.
So, welcome back to the CaveCast. It is 4/19. Got a minute.
One more day?
Shows you how much I don't care anymore.
April 19th. In that beautiful voice, we'll just go ahead and introduce him right off the bat. Dylan is back in the cave.
Apparently he
Once
doesn't
again.
care anymore.
With a
About 419.
Dylan's back in the cave with a sick microphone setup.
Yeah.
And
Makeshift mic setup.
makeshift microphone.
Is that a shoelace you tied to a...
No, Kynes. It is not a shoelace. It is two shoelaces and a stack of books. Kynes is in the house with us, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it already.
I like little dogs because their paws make my dick look humongous.
Oh, God.
And with me, as always, the rapper to my left, Monk Diggs.
You know, every time you say that, I look to your my left, and I'm like, he's coming to me.
Oh, it's me.
It's
Dylan's
me.
not a rapper.
That is true.
So, I don't know if we should get into World War III with the Canadians. I don't know if we should get into the North Border War, or let's go ahead and let's jump right into Kynes. So it's obvious that your loyalty is in check because you're back this week to defend your honor.
Oh, God.
After having no good reason to skip out last week.
It was, yeah.
Other than your firstborn's birthday.
Right, I made the wrong choice.
You know what?
No excuse.
You know what?
Again.
He's had two of them already. It's like,
That's true.
how many?
It's like I don't even want to hear the excuses at this point.
Yeah.
And if I continue to feed him and take care of him, he's going to have like a bunch more.
Well, the fact is, as Louis C.K. says, he's got a fucking social security number. He's on the grid.
Yeah.
So if he dies in your care,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
No, I think about it all the time.
Listen.
I have dreams about it. Shit. I had a dream that he drowned in a bath that I was given him.
Fuck, man.
Dark, weird.
Do you want to?
There's nothing good about being a parent.
I'm really sad that you brought
scary.
up. I'm really sad you brought up dreams because now I have to tell this story of my dream last night. Because I woke up. This is like probably the fourth time, and I mean it's gonna get dark, folks. It's gonna get really dark right now, folks.
Yeah, around 8:30 tonight.
For the
The clouds roll in right now.
for the fourth time in my life, I woke up bawling my eyes out and fucking hyperventilating because I had a dream where it was me, Jessica, and her son Darian, and we were in a shack somewhere surrounded by zombies. And the dream kicks in right after we make the decision that it's better to kill ourselves than to get torn apart by zombies.
Oh man, so it's like some the road shit.
Yeah. And fucking dude,
I've been waiting for dreams like that.
Dude, I had a few.
It was gnarly. Fucking
But not
so
I don't like waking up crying.
so
I would have went out though and just started scrapping fools until I got eaten.
well and the fear was I think at the time that we might not be able to do that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it of course fell upon me to take care of business and like I couldn't do it and then I did it. Yeah. No, it was a fucked up dream.
Yeah.
It was really
It wasn't one of those where like you woke up right before it happened, like you followed through, then woke
All
up.
right, here's what happened was we had some weird kind of weapon where it was kind of like a gun, but you basically put it to skin and it fries the entire inside of your body, just shuts you off basically.
So you have to touch him with it though.
Yeah. Well, from what I understood,
Like a charge or something.
yeah. And I won't get any far. I just realized like how fucked up this dream was.
Yeah.
I mean, I realized it when I woke up fucking bawling, but it was weird. And then Jessica had a dream this last night too, that because she woke up all fucked up, the aliens were attacking, and me and her and Darian were trying to get away. So I don't know. There was some weird shit going on.
I think it has
in
to
the
do
air
with
last
having
night.
kids. Because I had a dream where I ripped a pillow in half in my sleep.
Yeah.
And
Like you really in
real
legit-
life, like in the bed, I actually woke up and there was
Yeah.
cotton all over me, and Natalie was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And my actually, in the process, did something to my finger because my finger was all swollen
Right.
and shit. But in the dream, Natalie and Alex, we were like in a different country. They were speaking a different language, and we were on the streets, and a riot broke out, and we were being separated by people. And they were kind of being drug away from me, and I couldn't get through the people. I was trying to fucking tear my way.
The goddamn
through
pillow
humans.
was in your way.
Yeah, and I took it out on the pillow and woke up with.
Did you tear an actual human in half in your dream?
No, I was just trying to get through them. Like I was, like pushing people aside, trying to mush in heads and shit, trying to get through this crowd.
The old mush.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of those dreams where it's apocalyptic. Where it's always I'm with a group of people. And
trying to prepare,
and I'm trying to protect this group of people. Somehow I ended up like taking the lead, and I've got all these people I'm caring for, and it's either zombies or aliens or something like that. And this one was the darkest that it's ever. There was always a chance in all my other dreams like that we could figure something out, but this one, I don't know, it was really weird. And then there was a couple times like you ripping the pillow in half where I'm fighting some dude in my dream. And I wake up to my girlfriend choking because I got her in a rear naked, and I like in real life, she was like, because she used to like hold the Thai pads for me when I was like trying to do some boxing and kickboxing and stuff, and she wouldn't do it for like 3 weeks. She was like, you can't watch fighting anymore. Like you can't watch UFC anymore and I'm like, no, you don't understand. I've been doing this for I haven't done it for a while, but I mean, if if it comes out in the news and I got a murder, I got a murder trial to attend to, just know that
I never knowingly lied.
It was an accident. I was trying to help in my dreams, and
it's like when you get possessed by a demon and you can't control yourself, but you're just watching yourself kill somebody that.
Has that happened? Has that happened to you
when
before?
Did that happen to you?
Oh no. That's not a common thing.
It doesn't happen with everybody.
I thought that happened with
What is the
everybody.
body count?
So
I lost count.
I found two. I found two of them when I weed eated the yard yesterday. The grass was really long. So Kynes, my beef with you about picking your son over us is over. That's at a rest because you're here now. My main beef with you now is that looking at your Facebook over the last week, feel like you're using up all your good shit online and you're not bringing it to the table here.
Oh.
What's the deal? You've been going nuts on Facebook recently.
Just boredom.
Yeah.
Like at work and home,
It's nothing where you're just like, oh, I'm fed up with everything. And
well, some of it depends on what it is. I got to cool it on the sexual talk because I got in trouble.
Is it like the talk about just the truth that you're telling about how sexy you are?
Well, no. I could talk about how sexy I am. I mean, because that's just fucking...
That's like I breathe
you
oxygen.
You can see that,
so
it's not like I can hide that sort of thing. But you remember you were on it. Do you remember the post where I was asking about people using the word bae instead of babe?
I saw that.
And I wrote a sentence that went something like, I just want to find a bae that's not cray so I can pho her in the A and be my L on her fay. And I was just making fun of words.
What it was.
I'm more irritated about your Paul Walker stuff personally.
We could get into that.
Do we have? Is there a Walkerite in the house?
Everybody's
You're
got
upset
something.
with what he said about Paul Walker?
Do you know how much Marcus loves the Fast and the Furious series?
I can't believe they're still making them. They need to stop doing it.
Well,
it's like the best movies ever.
The Paul Walker stuff is half I really mean that shit and half
You're trying to get a rise out of people.
I do like upsetting.
Well, you're 100% completely true when you talk about how shitty of an actor he is.
Yeah, he is a shit actor, but there's lots of shit actors. That's what I was trying to say is like people will be like, why are you picking on him? He's not the only shitty actor.
Well, he's the only shitty actor who, had sex with 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
Well,
that we know of.
Yeah, that is so public about it.
I just don't like the.
Come on, dude. Listen, I mean, Brad Pitt when he was like 28 was on the cover of Tiger Beat magazine.
Yeah.
You think he wasn't laying it to some underagers?
Oh, I'm sure.
Not if he didn't have to.
I just.
I'd be late.
No,
I wouldn't.
In my world,
Sorry.
like if I had things my way, people would be showing like Philip Seymour Hoffman the same post-death respect that they're showing Paul Walker. But
Yeah.
I mean, not the
Gotcha.
same dreamy eyes that you could lose your soul in, but what? Hey, why not say it on the mic? There's a microphone right in front of you. Why whisper off
I
mic?
disagree with what Kyle says. I hated Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah, I thought he was a
What?
good actor
Really?
also. Yeah, I did.
Why?
Natalie doesn't like him either.
Why don't you like Philip Seymour Hoffman?
I'm just not a fan.
Are you a fan, not a fan because of a certain reason? Or
Yeah, he sucks at acting.
Dude,
in my
hey,
opinion.
the emotional range that he showed
Like
when he
Boogie-
tried to
Boogie
jerk
Nights
off
was
Mark
probably his best
Wahlberg.
performance.
Well,
I like Priest. That was a good movie.
I liked him in like you go to Twister. He plays like party guy, and it was
Yeah.
a lame role to play, but it was a lame movie. But he plays like the party, fun-loving, fucking whatever guy. Then in Boogie Nights, he plays like a stuttering, kind of unsure of himself loser.
Closet gay dude.
Great actor.
Right. So, and then in Mission Impossible 3, horrible movie, he plays actually a really good bad guy.
I'm embarrassed for you that you even
I
know
never
that
seen
there was a
any
Mission
Mission
Impossible
Impossible.
3.
I watched it.
No.
I watched it because I didn't see the
My
second
mom loves
one.
them.
not me?
Then he does. Then he has kind of a funny role where he's a nerd in The Big Lebowski. Then he has another role where he's a bad guy and sort of crazy ass in Punch Drunk Love.
He played Capote.
He seems like to me like he could do just about anything. I'm not saying he didn't have shit roles, but I liked him.
You go through his, like his stuff that his movies he's done, and how many movies that he's done that you would consider good movies.
Yeah.
And most of them are all great movies that he doesn't do parts that don't intrigue him, obviously. And he has a wide range, like you're saying.
Dylan, comment.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
I'm
where
trying to think
Dylan,
of- I'm trying to
what
think of that one
Dylan's
movie
problem
he was
is
in.
with him.
And you should know this, Kyle, is what movie was he in that he was that dude's buddy who was like a child star in Crocodile Tears or something like that, and he just like lived off that. You know what I'm talking about? think it was-
Magnolia.
Crocodile.
No, it was the other guy, and it was Jason.
Statham.
No,
Schwartzman.
Siegel or something. The guy off like.
Oh, the one that
Brothers.
hangs dong and Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I have it on
You
my
haven't seen
computer.
Jason Segel's dick?
No, I haven't seen the movie he's talking about.
Oh. That was a dumb question.
I like
Of course
Doubt.
you've seen
Of course
Jason
I've seen
Doubt,
Jason
the
Segel.
one where he's the priest and he gets fired
sex with
because
kids?
he doesn't.
Oh no, he
but-
got
but
fired.
but he gets
they don't
fired.
get fired for having sex with kids.
But he gets fired. He has to resign because of it, and he didn't do it. But it's sort of like he was really close to this boy, and one. But it was a good movie. That's what I'm getting at.
I get it though. Like there's actors that other people, or the world reveres as great actors that just rub me the wrong way, and I
Tom
don't
Cruise.
see it. You know,
Robert Downey
That's Tom
Jr.
Cruise gets that from me, and I know he's a good actor, but
You
I
got a
don't
problem with
know.
RDJ?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, man?
I think he's a good actor, but he just rubs me the wrong way.
That's Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Tom
Tom Cruise, I just absolutely 100% hate, and that fucking guy should just die.
yeah.
That's why I'm gonna say that out loud.
Well, I mean, he
Ding,
is a
ding, ding, ding,
Scientologist,
ding, ding.
so
Hold on.
as long as all of his thetans are in order or something.
Other than Rain Man and Days of Thunder, everything else was shit.
I watched Rain Man the other night.
Of course, he threw Days of Thunder.
Fucking of course.
Have you seen Going Clear, the Scientology thing? You watched it? I
I have
figured you
not
would have
yet. I've
watched
been
it.
wanting to.
What'd
I
you
watched
think?
it. It made me want to go back and watch The Master again, which was I didn't actually like.
What's that about?
It's Paul Thomas Anderson basically did a movie about L. Ron Hubbard.
Is Philip
and
Seymour Hoffman?
Yeah, and Philip Seymour Hoffman plays L. Ron Hubbard. Basically, is not. I'm not going to say it's a good movie, but if you're into the like Scientology story, he does a pretty good job of. Because I didn't know about the Sea Org and all that shit till I watched the documentary.
Okay, so
But he even covers that.
let's
in
get
the
back
movie.
to why you got the Bay thing.
The Bay. Well, so I got in
that?
trouble for that lewd, horrible comment.
Are you
About-
gonna get in trouble for talking about getting in trouble?
I might.
About being your L on her face?
It wasn't like.
Oh, it was good. Was it because you're like, I want to meet a girl?
Yeah. Well, and I was calling her crazy and talking about blowing the load on somebody else's. And all I was.
Oh yeah, a bay that isn't cray. I got it. Yeah,
I get it. Like,
No way.
Is that what being an L on somebody's face means?
Yeah,
Oh,
busting a load.
Hines. that is vulgar.
I get it. Because she basically said, "Well, how would you feel if I said something like that?" And I'd be like, "I wouldn't want you to say stuff like that on Facebook." So I deleted the post, which
did.
is something
That's
rare
what I
for
was
me.
looking for it. I couldn't find it.
I almost never
That
apologize.
was like top 5. Top
That was-
5
that was pretty
best posts
solid.
you've ever made.
I know.
It was a good
I know.
one.
I explained to her how it was genius comedically,
Yeah,
but
like the one that I did afterwards was like the shitty redheaded stepbrother of what you did, which
I thought the whole post with the whole thread was pretty good.
I only
actually.
did that one for your dad, basically. OMG,
Yeah.
TTYL.
My dad was actually tearing it up that night, too.
Yeah.
I like when he hit my dad's like, where'd everybody go? Is there a Justin Bieber video on or South Park? He's making fun of how old he was.
Speaking of your dad, Brad Paisley said Jesus on stage. Oh, no.
Yeah. That was just me.
Sorry, David.
I was responding to something that Sajan
David
said.
Peterson? The drama comes
My
in
friend
halfway?
Sajan wrote on there. It was like this big dramatic.
Where everybody's like, is it because they don't want to hear the word of Christ
Well, it said
in their
they
lives?
told him not to say Jesus on stage and what he did next.
Jesus
to everybody.
Christ.
And all Sajan wrote was fart. And I just thought that was funny. So
Oh, I'm breathing too hard to the mic. I got
Heavy
stuck.
breathing.
I think
Sensual, heavy.
I've had my
Almost
fill
good.
of debating people.
I had my fill in one time last week. Jesus.
Oh shit! I almost forgot most of it, but your cousin or whoever that was, remember? I was
Oh yeah, Mia. Were you
going
and
back.
Mia?
Yeah, what was that all about?
I can't even. I honestly, I don't even remember most of
What
it.
offensive shit did you say? Who did you call a faggot?
She had shared a link on Kyle's post, and I had just got on there, and I don't even what was the post about.
It was about Manson's dad acting out at a photo shoot.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah.
you know, like had the makeup on, like him or some shit in the picture,
Yeah.
and
God, that
all,
was
all I
that-
did was post on. All I said was
Couldn't tell which one was which.
all I said was fucking queers.
and she went social justice warrior hardcore on
She
him.
white knighted him.
Yeah, she did.
Oh man, you got white knighted, son.
And what I was most shocked by is that Dylan handled it way more mature than I
Now-
ever would've
now-
thought.
He's ever
Let me-
handled anything in his life?
Let me ask this. Before I go take a leak, and get us some fresh beverages.
And I can't see it anymore though because I can't see anymore because I blocked her. 'Cause She
Yeah.
was going ape shit.
Blocked her.
She went fucking bananas. But
I
then,
know, but you blocked her.
She's talking about dudes coming to my house and fucking breaking my legs and fucking all
What?
this other bullshit. And
Yeah, well, she was basically saying my husband will stomp.
Let's
her
start.
head in the
Okay,
ground."
let's. I didn't catch any of this. We got to start this from the top.
Yeah,
Does she listen?
I don't know. She might. She's in Africa right now. She's helping out with.
She's doing the Sage Francis thing.
She's in Uganda in a place called Kabul or Kabali or however the fuck they say it over there.
Nepal?
And she's helping out.
Uganda get AIDS.
and he might, I don't know. if
That's
he still
pretty
can,
good.
but on your phone or wherever, he might still be able to
Gonna
bring it up. I can't see it though. I don't know if it's a lost cause or if it's gone or what the fuck. I
Okay,
don't know.
I'll
so
look for it in the meantime. but-
you said fucking quiz.
Yeah, like we.
Yeah.
And I even told her it was an inside joke, and she straight
Like
up
all
was
you
I don't
homophobes
give a
do,
shit. Yeah.
Well, and her argument is like, I don't care what you post on his page or his post, but I posted this post on his wall, and I don't want you saying derogatory, anti-gay stuff on my post.
Goes onto her page.
And even though I thought
Because she says she's all, I got gay friends that can see it.
and even though I thought she overreacted, I was kind of interested to see what Dylan. And Dylan handled it way more mature.
You
I-
offended the LGBTQ T.
Because if you read
community.
what she's saying, it would be really hard not to lash back out at her because she comes at him full force. She's like, my husband will break your fucking legs.
Oh,
He'll stomp your foot.
I thought you were going to.
Right.
My husband sucked a dick in college, and he really is offended by.
like, I hope we can find it and see it because I can't remember what I said, but There's
I'll
at one
look
point in
for
time
it.
she calls me
Did you
like white trash or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
was like, white trash.
So
you're
besides
correct.
telling the truth, what else did she say?
I told her she told the truth on that. I told her I was like, white trash. Yeah, you're accurate.
I was impressed with how calm he stayed, and he's like, so I say a bad, because you said something like, I say a bad word, but you're threatening to kill me. Like that's really that really adds up.
Dylan said that?
Yeah, it not in those words, but he was just
See, I can't remember a majority of it. I have to see
He
it
was-
because I don't know.
super logical.
Fuck you,
about it.
ladies. All right.
I'll find
Continue this. I want to hear more about it. I gotta take a leak.
Well, I don't really know what else.
Yeah.
Until he pulls it up, I really don't know what else is on it.
Mayweather Pacquiao. Yeah.
Mayweather Pacquiao. We are coming in, and it's almost here.
Yep.
Well,
That's
Pacquiao is
all I-
probably going to lose, but I hope he wins.
I actually, the more I've read on it, the more I'm starting to think Pacquiao has a slight edge on him.
Yeah, he might.
I'm not from watching any highlights or just, I'm reading what people are writing.
I gotta be honest.
I think
Out of all Floyd's fights, this is the most concerned I've ever been.
I think if it happens the first time around, Floyd wins hands down. I just think it's a little bit. He's on the downswing, and
Yeah, he is.
Pacquiao. Same for Pacquiao, but
I think I would agree that Floyd, based on what I've seen over the past few fights, Floyd has lost a little more than Pacquiao has,
yeah,
as far as physically. But I don't know what that's gonna mean. I mean,
what that means because they've never fought each other.
Floyd's
up.
been outmatched strength before. He's been outmatched by speed before. I think if Pacquiao hurts Floyd, then it's over. Not just, and by
Yeah.
hurt, I don't mean just get knocked down. I mean like if he hits Floyd enough to hurt him, I think Floyd
Like
will,
make him buckle a little bit.
yeah, I think Floyd will go super defensive and then Pacquiao could just overwhelm him and even if he doesn't knock him out, win on the scorecards because Floyd will go too defensive if he gets hurt. That's
Okay.
the way I see.
Okay.
That's the way
That
I
makes
see
a lot
Floyd.
of
That's the way I
sense.
see Floyd losing, basically.
Because that's what type of fighter he is sort of defensive anyways. Isn't he
Pussy?
lets the a counter puncher?
Yes,
He's a great counter.
he's
puncher.
probably him and Willie Pep are probably the two greatest defensive fighters that ever lived.
One thing I've noticed too about this whole thing is like leading up to it. This is like the least that Mayweather's talked shit about his opponent
Yeah.
And
or got all
Well, and
reason why I hate him.
and they actually asked him about that, and they're like, "Why aren't we getting the crazy Floyd?" And he
Dylan
said,
hates somebody for talking shit.
and he said, "You're not getting the crazy Floyd because that's a persona. That's how I sell tickets. I don't have to sell this fight. This fight sells itself. We're not spending near the money we usually do on promotion because we don't need to promote this fight like we do other fights."
Yeah.
He's now whether that doesn't necessarily mean he's not a douche.
yeah, but
He's still choosing to act that way to sell tickets. So I wouldn't argue with anybody that called Floyd Mayweather a douche or an asshole. I'm
Well,
just saying he is good.
he's a good fighter.
Last week we were trying to figure out what it is.
So he's a great self-marketer.
Well, so is Conor McGregor, and I fucking
Love that dude.
love Conor McGregor.
Me too.
There's a fun. And I think we've discussed it with Connor before. I gotta just sit in front of that microphone a little bit better. That he there's a funness to what Connor does. It's not. It's almost like there's a smile on his face, like as he's crawling underneath someone's skin. And it is to sell tickets, but it does hype the fight, and it adds a little bit more to it that they wouldn't be there in the first place.
And I
think it's perfect what Floyd
And,
said.
being funny plays a role too.
I think there's
and the
an angle.
likability.
That comment, she must have deleted it because I'm all the way down to where it should be and it's not on here.
So I kind of wanted to finish this out real quick. She threatened to have her husband.
Actually, yeah, I think I remember that she had deleted the post.
Yeah.
Before we were all done and whatnot.
But she was basically threatening to have him killed by her husband. And,
Killed.
And Dylan handled it really good, actually.
She said something about me being white trash or some shit like that, and she was gonna see me one day and I was gonna get beat up, and I was like, well, something about like since I'm white trash or whatever, I'll see you at the tractor pole.
My favorite part was that he called him city slickers. It was like such a lame diss,
good.
but it was awesome.
That's pretty good.
God, I hate that she deleted that. 'Cause that was honestly some of my best Facebook work.
Oh, it was good.
That's probably the best Facebook work I ever had.
I even had to say, I was like, I know this is all serious talk and everything, but this is funny shit.
And you're all
You got-
you're all something about I can tell that
joke for
Dylan's
that
not
one.
drunk or something like that, and I was actually half cocked.
Well, you hit it.
What the fuck?
You drinking
Yeah.
the foam. Don't drink
Yeah.
the foam.
No
The
no
salt.
swallowing allowed.
Dude, I'm dying over here. CPR. My beverage is coming.
CCR.
Damn.
Somebody else keep this show going.
God, I should-
Okay,
I
you
should've-
know what?
I should have recorded that for you guys.
You guys prepared. I don't know how to make good segues or anything.
You're
but-
already there, buddy.
But I'm transitioning here.
We're not gonna listen to that, are we?
Oh, we are going to listen to the Welcome to the Evolution here
We have to listen to it.
because
Is he a listener? Have we found out if he's a listener?
I
if
hope
he
so.
is,
I went off.
he
I
is.
went off on him on here one time. So
And our whole thing that just went to the archives.
our whole thing.
Yeah, remember that one time we got all drunk as shit and went off for like a half hour?
I forgot about that. Was that something that was on here? Was that a CaveCast?
Yeah, that was
What is
over
it?
there in the old room.
Spoken.
I went
you
nuts.
guys did it back there before.
I went nuts on Drama Causing Poets fucking business sensibilities.
The drama causing
And his artwork one time when I was here.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, so we've
painting.
covered. Yeah.
Paint by numbers.
Did
thing.
I go off enough? Because first off, this is a guy that would take all the money at the door and then go, I gotta pay some other stuff. So are you cool with $15 tonight? And I'm like looking at him like,
Well, what was the fucking deal?
I
we made in the beginning?
brought 20 of these $5 heads in here.
Right.
Like, I am the one that's bringing the crowd most of the time. Sometimes the only people in it are the 6 people that came to watch me.
When we first started, we went before Danny got big and everything. Before
I'm gaining weight, folks.
before he blew up, he
love donuts.
would
been-
say you're gonna
I've
get
always been in this
you're gonna get paid a certain amount.
Yeah.
and he would make it seem like me and Danny would be both getting the same type,
50 bucks a
15
piece or something.
But then it came to as a group.
You guys are a group.
We'd have to split stuff.
So he would try to renegotiate right when it came time to pay.
There was no negotiating whatsoever. He would go, I don't have that much money
here.
here.
And then it's just like fuck.
Next
dude.
time we'll
But
make
you
it
could
up next
literally
time.
count
I wish I
how
was
many
drunk enough to
people.
go off
Oh,
on
yeah.
this.
Oh, and like Danny just said, we brought in the most people, hands down,
Constantly
hands
bro.
down in those, and they,
95% of the shows we did with him were fucking filled out by our people.
And then after that,
I'd probably bump that up to 98.
I came and watched one of your shows down here. I'm pretty sure, and once again, after when I was in California, it was all people there watching you.
Yeah.
like and it's
Well, and Dylan,
Fuck.
what did you think about our joint CD that we made together? Me and Drama Causing Poet.
Oh God, I'm afraid to too.
Come on.
because like the thing is,
let loose.
Hey, we'll leave out.
I know. Because I've said this to Danny before. I know things that nobody knows about this dude. They would just ruin lives.
What are you gonna lose right now?
He's teasing you guys right now.
What are you gonna lose? Let's
You-
fucking
you-
dump
you-
it, dude.
I don't think I'm.
Come on, dump that
Just
shit.
just one.
Who-
Give us a sample size.
Can you think of one person that it would matter that you would offend?
How about before we let him answer?
What if we offer him?
We should listen to this.
What if we
first.
offer him a chance to rebut?
No, we will, of course. I would love anybody that
Call in or come in.
anybody
and
that
talk
has a
about it.
problem with what we say about them on the CaveCast is more than welcome to call in or even come in if they want to. But
Not my ass?
Marcus, let's play this and let's see if we can get Dylan to
No laughs.
to unleash a little bit.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
No corny jokes.
You cannot set it up and then just bail.
Bang.
Play that shit. Play that shit,
Oh.
DJ.
Is this a rap?
Spoken word.
Oh God.
As he just told you.
Been to one of my shows. Probably heard this before. When I hit the stage, I'm running. Half the practice out there stunning. Half the acts out here with nothing. They're just trying too hard to front. When all you gotta do is just maintain. The main thing, you gotta be the one to be real when it rains. You see, running from the truth, speaking lies in the booth.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Wait, pause.
pop music till I change a million youth.
Ow.
I'm in the million of you.
I'm pretty sure that out of any local rapper I know, that motherfucker lies more in the fucking booth than anybody I fucking know. He's never ever any song I've ever heard of his. He's not one fucking word or lyric in his songs has ever been true to how he actually is.
What did you think about the little laugh there? Spitting lies in the booth. Okay, go ahead. Play the
I
rest.
hate him.
I change a million youth.
Not hate him.
Change a million
I'm
youth.
the million of you. Maybe I really meant two. I'm not stopping till I drop, cause I gotta get through. Inside your mind lays the key to my rhymes.
Does anybody have a loaded gun?
Listen for a second.
Just need the one bullet, or
This shit's deep, dude.
Why would I try with my people in my life? Gotta be down this path and I've been walking it every night.
Getting mad.
Make my
Jesus.
presence known.
Why are you walking
Throw
at
a
night?
few dozen shows. I'm learning to work the biz. So I can get this ink from head to toe.
I don't understand.
Smell it,
Tattoos?
I want to hear the
I
big
know,
finish.
but it's only telling me that I'm doing something right. Cause my haters, they never fail.
Oh, God. man.
douche chills.
Preach, brother.
Hey,
Church.
Dylan.
Take him
Dylan.
to church.
So anything that you say right now doesn't matter because his haters are never failing, and he's gonna push through.
They're never failing him, man. We're
And
not
the
haters
key to
just
his
hate.
rhymes
We hate.
is in your head. I think he said in there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And
And he's trying to change a million
you
youth.
gotta be real when it rains.
Look, I'm gonna be straight up about. I've never met this guy.
Wait, so you're not gonna lie in the booth right now? is what
No,
you're saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real right now. Real.
Will you throw a fake laugh into your explanation right now?
I think he needs to settle down and just be himself a little bit more. This guy just needs to stop fronting, for lack of a better word, and just be himself
Word.
a little bit more. Just like
More.
talk about shit that you really know, and,
No.
and don't don't try to put on some, don't try to be something you're not. It's
Not.
obvious. not.
Dylan.
I think
in the booth.
I got
I'm
nothing
in the
for you.
booth.
from never meeting the guy
We
and
in
just
the
going
booth.
based off of the stuff I've seen, that's my critique.
We can do
It's
this.
as fair as I could be. It's just say, I know he's trying to entertain, but be yourself a little.
He's trying to
bit
be.
more, man.
He's trying to fit into the mold that he thinks is what.
What a rapper is.
What a.
I mean, because
I
I'm not
love
gonna,
your impersonation. Right
I'm not going to say my spoken word would be better, but it would be.
Guess what?
I'm
I'll say it. I will say it.
I'm definitely gonna say it will be better. My 3 days after forever was better.
Because I have to admit that
That's
he
just me tooting
has
my horn.
he at least has something I don't, which is the balls
Balls
to put that on
on
the internet with his name attached to it.
it.
His name never failed.
I could, yeah.
So,
I'm too scared to even try.
I
So.
think we just got a character for the show
I'm spitting rock.
in this booth.
I like when he.
I cannot go too deep.
And in all fairness, he said boof, not because he thinks that that's the cool way to say it, but because he has no front teeth.
You can't
And-
make that
and
teeth.
the-
Someone knocked out his front teeth. Is
See, you guys already seen it.
Yeah.
You don't need me.
Someone knocked out his front teeth like meth and candy.
oh my god.
We need you, Dill.
Dylan, come on.
2 cents.
I cannot, man. I can't.
Now for
All right.
for a Dylan PSA.
The reason why is 'cause
Don't bring it up and then be a pussy about it. Come on.
it wouldn't only just. I mean, if somebody did hear this from, I don't know, he would probably say his camp.
Yeah.
So him and his girlfriend.
We got beef if that's the
I would
case.
just no. I honestly, I wouldn't be.
You want beef? I got
would be
burgers.
Offending like a whole family, like the shit I know and I could say. And
So he's attached to other people that you don't want to offend.
more or less.
Yeah, I understand that.
Man, I'm so glad that you brought that up. Then, if you're
Yeah, you definitely.
I don't think we said anything that bad.
Cop
I mean,
tease.
look, you put your art out there, people are going to critique that shit.
Yeah,
I don't like your shit.
no, not people.
My thing
not
is
people. The haters.
My thing is I just what I could say about him if he knew it about me, I wouldn't want him saying it about me.
Yeah.
Well, that's sort
Does
of-
he?
Personal shit you might have to wait, but if
No.
Dylan's got gonorrhea. Let's just put it out there. Now it doesn't matter. Now you can just.
was
Hey, Dylan just doesn't want to take us.
You were real quiet when I said you had gonorrhea and
Well,
a joking.
He really was.
He fucking got silent.
I was taking a drink of my fucking beer.
he doesn't even have a beer, people at home. So,
Hey, there's no beers here. Like what?
so you're not gonna
That was
nothing?
horrible. Can I say that? That was fucking horrible.
Not on air.
not a fan of your spoken word, buddy. Sorry.
Can you tell us after so we can tell the people next week when a vagina is in here afraid to say something?
I'm gonna go ahead and follow Kyle's comment up of how you're not. What'd you say? Not good at spoken word, or it's not your thing.
Yeah.
Everything you're doing is not your things.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Hey
Waffles.
man, you put it out there for people to critique. So
Exactly. You know what?
I'm sure he's used to it if he's that bad.
well, he knows all about the haters.
I can take it. I remember I was once told that's a 6 out of 10.
Oh, dude, I'm
That's a
garbage.
6 out of 10. That song, and I was almost positive that song was an 8.5 out of 10. And
I mean, 6 out of 10.
Fucking
is not-
critics.
It's not terrible, but fucking haters.
Yeah, we're all fuck those guys with their families.
6 out of 10 is better than 5 out of 10.
It's true.
But
True
not when I
statements
thought it
never
was an
been told.
8.5.
Maybe Hey.
Are you guys like still friends with them on Facebook and whatnot?
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm gonna keep
Why
talking
see
shit. I'm gonna
shit.
wait. I'll be able to tell if he listens by when I get unfriended, and I don't have to see his fucking ads for his stupid fucking paintings.
I was gonna
every
say-
God.
What
Fucking
might
acrylics, have you
beef
seen
up
those?
some attention on all this is maybe CMP and DCP needs to put it on wax against each other, like West Coast, East Coast.
Fuck.
That's just a
We
waste
would-
of both places' time.
It would be because we would have a fun song. We would have a great song we love.
Sutherland versus Roseburg. Roseburg.
the
Roseburg.
Boig.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe
No
that
one's from
wouldn't
New
draw
Jersey.
the attention.
That's like putting how my brother always used to say.
Lamb to the slaughter?
Mike Tyson versus Pee Wee Herman.
I remember he said that about him fighting Anthony.
Anthony. He just spit beer all over the glass. What the fuck, man? There's electronics around.
Sorry. You got a towel or something in here? Jesus.
No, dude, I just did laundry.
There
Here you go.
Because
Sorry.
I remember Anthony was
Dude,
talking.
you just throw him a rag like he's one of your whores to wipe himself off.
Here, clean that
Here,
off.
clean
bitch.
up. I'm gonna need you
tried
out of
so
here
hard
in
to hold
5
that in.
minutes.
At least
It's
I
my
didn't-
mom's house.
At least I didn't spray it all over the place. It was a straight stream. Damn.
No, I remember Anthony was talking shit to him.
I know you gave me a ride here and fucked me and everything, but can you leave? My mom's gonna get off work in half an hour.
Call an Uber. Here's a towel. Anthony was talking shit to Jason, and Jason was like, "You fight me would be like
Quaid,
Mike
do you mean?
Tyson fighting
Quaid?
Pete Herman."
Wait, Juarez.
Oh,
Later,
God.
balls.
Because he used to say that shit all the time to him. That's
Mike Tyson and Pee Wee
hilarious.
Herman. That's his go-to.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Which at the time he was probably.
speaking of beefs, let me show you how to do a segue, Marcus.
Oh.
Speaking of beefs, USA versus Canada went down in front of the bar last night.
it was Friday night.
Oh, Friday. Oh, yeah. Did I talk to you yesterday? That must have been it. So Dylan messages me yesterday morning and says I wrestled the shit out of a Canadian last night, basically. So that's really all I know.
That's almost
Apparently,
all I
he was
really
twice
know.
your size, so he weighed 480 pounds.
No, he wasn't twice my size, but he was definitely considerably bigger than I was.
Was it like a gentleman's match or
Agreement.
women's
Okay,
match?
well, I had to go off what cousin Josh told me because I
Give him
didn't.
space, lads.
I only remember like pieces of it. And cousin Josh said it was something like it was the end of the night. They were trying to get everybody out of the bar to lock the bar or whatever. So we're standing out front smoking, and this guy gets pretty much kind of like tossed out, and he's all pissed off at the bouncer, and was like banging on the door, wanting him to come out because he was going to fight him or something. And
Which bouncer?
Eddie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And Josh said, I just went up to him and was like, no, dude, you don't want to fight him. And I was just like, oh, I'll wrestle you if you want to get your frustrations out. And then we started wrestling in front of the Idol Hour, like on the concrete. And apparently there
Was there people or was there girls around going, guys, no, guys.
Stop it.
We're the
Seriously.
we're the only three out there
So
from
immature.
what I remember.
Can I go ahead and say that this bar that we're talking about is like the front of it is directly across from the jailhouse?
It gets
It's a short trip, folks.
No, there's parts I haven't even told you. I'm gonna get to. So we start wrestling, and Josh said that apparently there was rounds. There was a first round where I guess I lost due to a rear naked chokehold. And
Are
Josh,
you
Josh had to pull his arms off because the dude I was tapping and the guy wasn't stop choking me.
Jesus Christ.
I've
And
never
then-
seen that much
insane.
purple on a head that
I remember
big.
him explaining to me something like he was in town for a funeral for a military buddy that died because he was in the military or something.
Oh God, what did you say?
Purple-headed yogurt.
I didn't
cleaner.
say anything. And apparently we stood back up and I just started wrestling with him again or whatever. And from what I was told, apparently I full mounted him and just pretty much, I pinned him or something. And Josh said he really doesn't remember much after that point. As far as the fighting goes.
Did you stand up and flex and go USA?
No, all I know is that like every fucking joint in my body hurts still. And I had blood all over the front of my fucking shirt, but I don't remember that guy being bloody.
Probably.
And then,
is.
anyways, so we stand up, and all of a sudden the fucking cops show up.
Oh fuck.
And 2 cop cars pull up or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, we got a call, and you guys are out here fighting." And I was like, totally like, "Oh no, nothing happened," you know, because I didn't want anybody to get in trouble. And he looks at the Canadian dude and's all, "What happened?" He's all, "Me and this guy wrestled." I was like, "No, fuck, now I look like the fucking liar." I look like the one trying to cover
Thanks,
shit up.
Well, nothing. That's
I had this taken care of.
I meant nothing.
You fucking
bad
Canuck.
happened.
I knew
You dirty Canuck.
I knew one of the cops because I worked with him at Elmer's, and his mom was a substitute teacher at Joe Lane, and we had her there, and she was hot.
Oh no.
And I always remember telling him when I worked at Elmer's that fucking
Who was it? Who was it?
Matt Burt,
Bird.
whatever. Yeah, that kid. Anyways, at Elmer's, he always told
Marcus
me
knows
that
him
once he became
I
a
know
cop,
Bird. I know who he is.
once he became a cop, he was gonna. Basically told me he was gonna fuck me over and blah blah all this other shit, right? So I stand out front and I see him. And he's all, "Yeah, I know you." And I'm like, "Good." I'm like, you know, I'm all, "Yeah, your mom was a substitute teacher at Joe Lane." And he's all, "Yeah." I'm all, "Remember when I used to tell you all the time I wanted to eat mashed potato and gravy off her thighs?" And he's all, "Yep." Remember that? I'm all,
All you can hear
my
next
God.
is just the click of the fucking handcuffs. Click, click, click.
and he's all, "Yeah, I remember that." And I'm all, "Well, as well, you know," I'm all, "I still do." He's like sitting there, and cousin Josh the whole time,
And
like,
then
telling me to
he's
shut the
screaming
fuck
at
up.
you, "Stop resisting!" while he's fucking dislocating your elbow.
And cousin Josh the whole time's telling me to shut the fuck up. Well,
right?
and then he's like, I'm all, "Do you need my ID?" I'm all, "Since you already know me." He's like, "Yeah," and blah blah. So shit checks it, and then like I'm, you know,
Anything
kept like
they can do.
I kept doing the whole. I'm like, "Do you got fucking warrants?" I want to know if I got any warrants. And he's all, "Why should you?" And I'm all, "I don't know. You fucking tell me." You know, blah blah, banter back and
Just
forth.
saying dumb shit.
Yeah.
Dylan, God.
And then here's the deal: it's like
That's where I would have been. I would have been cousin Josh in that point.
Not
I'd be
knowing
Shut
that-
the fuck up.
Jesus fuck.
not knowing cousin Josh had
Gonna catch a case.
not knowing cousin Josh had a Vicodin from his prescription in his pocket.
Oh,
I started telling the cop, "I'm all, search us."
Oh,
I
you-
don't care. I'm all, "We
you,
got nothing on
you
us."
know all about.
Why would you do
You know
that?
all about having one Vicodin from your prescription in your pocket.
Because I didn't know and I didn't give a fuck because I knew I didn't have anything on.
I don't know you from Abel.
And he's like, he's all, "I don't need to search you. Quit fucking asking me." The cop was telling me or whatever, and then
He's like, I'm trying to let you go,
and
dipshit.
then I
Were
don't,
you,
I
you
tell
should
you
have
what, I
rubbed.
don't want to be around a
And cousin
drunk
Josh-
Dylan.
You should have shoved your
dealing
dick
with
towards him and
police.
just been like, "Search me, come on, please." I just
cousin
want you
Josh
to
the whole
search me."
time's all, he's all, "Dylan," he's all, "Shut the fuck up, bro." He's all, "Just shut the fuck up."
I guarantee Josh was right.
I don't
Can I
remember-
stop? Can I stop you? I
go
could see what I could see happening right where we're at in this story is cousin Josh getting so mad at Dylan for talking shit to the cops that he tries to fight Dylan and gets them both arrested.
No, it doesn't. That's not the
He should have.
conclusion.
He just should have just walked off and like downed that bike and been. But
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I would have done.
Well, the Canadian dude starts talking shit to the cops, saying, "I know what you guys do. You guys beat fucking people up and do all this other shit." And so they've, but
Wait. The
So he took-
Canadian was. Oh, he was talking shit to the cops.
Yeah.
You guys, you cops beat
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they completely
A Canadian?
They're done with us, so they stop looking at us and they focus on this dude.
How did he even recognize it was a cop when it wasn't riding a horse? He's
And-
Canadian.
And I'm all sitting there. I'm like, I'm talking to the cops. I'm all,
Come on.
just
Are
leave
you
him alone.
kidding? Are you guys kidding me right now? Fuck
I'm
off.
trying to finish the
That's
story.
my
I'm
bad.
right at the end.
I
And-
missed half the story, so.
So they're talking to the cop or whatever and all this other
Just what
shit.
you said.
Talking to him, and I go over there, fucking drunk, just being like, "Hey, leave him alone, guys. He's all right." Fucking all this other shit, and they're like,
Doesn't wrestle for shit, but he's a cool
well,
guy.
he's getting aggressive, so they start fucking searching his pockets.
Can't defend the mount.
And when they search his pockets, they all pull out this fucking knife. And as soon as they pull out the knife, and they're all, "Oh, so you said you didn't have anything in your pockets?" And I'm just, I'm all, well, you're on your own, buddy. I'm like, I'm out of here. I was like, "Can we leave?" And they're all, "Yeah." And me and Josh took off walking, and that was the end of it. And I don't know what they did with him after that.
And
got
that's
that.
my cue.
They go after that mouthy Canadian.
I'm all, "He's all good." I'm all, he's not here to start any trouble. And they're like, "Oh yeah, so
Fuck
what's your knife?"
Canada.
I'm like, "All right, man, later, brother."
Blame Canada.
fucking
Blame
weird.
Canada. He's got a knife in his motherfucking pocket.
I love that.
Wrestling with this
You
guy.
got saved.
Yeah.
You got saved by a mouthy Canadian, basically.
A mouthy Canadian that was packing heat.
Yeah.
You guys want to go take a break, smoke them if you got them?
Yep.
Sure.
All right. When we come back, we will talk probably mostly about our shafts.
Shaft,
say.
cock, and lock.
Shaft.
You damn.
Well,
right.
yeah. Well, I guess, so I
Hey,
guess this
hey,
is
shut
stuff.
your mouth.
You know.
Just talking about shaft.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
This week's CMP CaveCast is brought to you by badmotherfucker.com. Log into badmotherfucker.com to order your Bad Motherfucker starter kit and begin your journey to Bad Motherfuckerdom today. Enter the code WAFFLES to get 20% off from your friends at the CMP CaveCast so we can help you be a better you. Bad taste in music? Try being a bad motherfucker. Trouble at school or work? Be a bad motherfucker. Stop being a douche and start being a bad motherfucker today. Bad Motherfucker Starter Kit includes the entire catalog of Tom Waits albums and a pair of headphones. That's Waffles at badmotherfucker.com.
Being a bad motherfucker is not for everybody, and this starter kit should be used with caution. We are not responsible for any injuries that occur from failing to be a bad motherfucker. If it turns out that you are a weak motherfucker or a lame motherfucker, we cannot do anything about it. Thank you.
Raiders. I love that.
That line.
He's not like me. He's not into camaraderie.
I thought he was holding the
am.
beer out for
Cheers,
a clink.
mate.
but he
Hey,
just
that
wanted
too.
a line.
That's my camaraderie.
Let me see if I can do this without cutting my finger off. It's a sharp ass knife. Oh, we're back on the CaveCast. There's your stupid lime. We're not clinking again.
What do you think? Putting some socks and shoes on, Dylan.
My feet are sweaty.
Oh God. Oh my
God! Look at my sock.
No!
My sock
You
fuzz and
need
my
to
big
cut
toe.
your fucking toenails.
Oh
dude.
my god.
That's gnarls.
Let's lace them. Lace
You fuck!
Marcus hates feet.
God.
I just told Danny I haven't cut my toenails in a long time.
Fucking touch me.
It was all his idea.
I didn't
Get
tell him.
away, dude! Stop it!
I didn't tell him to touch you.
My si-
Did you see the sock fuzz? Here, let me pick it out for you.
Okay, I take Dylan.
Okay,
Dylan,
I'm done.
I take it back. We do need a video element for the podcast.
All right, I'll put my shoe socks back on.
Marcus went
How did I
werewolf.
notice that? Like, I mean, I'm sitting here at the table and I'm looking down at the ground and I look over in his feet. I'm just like, why is he not wearing shoes? You know, what the fuck?
No, don't put the socks back on.
Please do.
I haven't clipped in a while.
And I have got to honestly admit, I've lived with Danny for long enough to get used to his feet. Like, they're not as weird, but those fucking claws and talons right there are just fucking, they're awful.
Oh, shit.
Snatches salmon going upstream with his legal gloves.
You could.
Just laying by the side and just
Just
he has his pants rolled.
no,
his
you
pants are
snatch
rolled
him and
up.
then you flip him up onto the beach.
Well, that's what he sees. His pants are rolled up to his knees, and he's standing by the river. And what are you doing? I'm fishing.
I can swim better with the
I'm
towels.
fishing.
Oh god damn it, dude! We just maxed out the volume on this motherfucker. It's just all solid,
Really
solid
doesn't like
waves.
feet. My sister's the same way.
Yeah.
Hates feet.
I had a girlfriend that hated feet once.
Good feet are good feet. But
I like to suck on toes.
We don't mind sucking on
about
toes.
this.
We
You done finding a boyfriend who sucks toes.
That was a better spoken word than what we just heard. What I just said rhymed.
God damn it, dude! That never. Honestly, I don't know if we told the feet clapping story. I'm sure we have on here. I'm
Make it
positive
clap.
we have.
I
But
mean, we've said it.
but that
We've talked
shit
about it.
honestly never gets old to me.
Oh, I wish that. I just wish it could be recorded because that was just too much of spot on
No, the
Fucking-
the visceral.
of the
Instinctual fear of or disgust of feet that Marcus has is so real.
Yeah.
It's like it's realer than any truth that DCP could say in the booth.
Yeah.
squirrel. Yeah.
Really, realer than any truth that DCP would say in the booth. Did you guys hear about this? Can you bring up the story of the ex-military girl that's hunting poachers
I've
in
seen
Africa?
the pictures and stuff. I don't know what
Is
it's
that
all
a badass looking bitch or what? It's like a movie. It's like
That's
fucking
fucking
Laura
sick.
Croft. Try to
That's
bring
sick
that
shit.
story up if you can. But she's like, she's actually
Marine or what is she?
just say ex-military girl hunts poachers. She's all tatted up.
She's
and
probably got a long clit.
It's pretty, yeah,
Yeah.
all that testosterone. But she,
Or as I
dude,
like to say, it looks like a Jewish person trying to shove their face out of her vagina. Is that too much?
It's a good visual.
yeah.
Just a schnoz coming through, through a balloon.
Where's that money you owe me? Just yelling. Oh God.
Oh,
No, but she's looks pretty burl, and she's all tatted up, and she's actually kind
She's
of
ex special.
special forces.
Yeah, that one. Here we go. She's ex-U.S. military now hunting down rhino poachers.
Yeah.
She's
yeah,
pretty
she's
hot,
in.
isn't she?
Yeah.
She is.
She's in Africa, and she's apparently hunting poachers.
I gotta find.
But she's got fully automatic, looks like fucking M16 or something.
I thought she was being ridiculed for killing animals.
No, that's a different girl.
That's
okay.
yeah.
That's
This girl's getting
This
popular because of that girl.
Baby is beautiful. She's pretty.
all I see is Ellen DeGeneres right now.
And Dr. Oz.
Yeah, I like to call him Dr. Ounce.
Ellen DeGeneres. I'm not. Okay, I gotta switch to this. I was like, she is so hot, and I was
Marcus, that's just the article you were reading before we started the CaveCast.
okay.
Good lord.
There she is, yeah.
Look at them
God, she's
tats.
tatted up.
She could
Fucking-
drill me anytime.
Look at that.
And now Kyle's in trouble.
That looks like...
Sorry, babe. I mean, if I was
If
single.
she had a
No, you're talking about as if she was your...
A power
your-
tool.
Your
she was my
superior in the
drill
Marines.
instructor, yeah.
She'd make you do push-ups and you'd be okay with it.
Actually, Andy Dick says that on In the Army Now. When he sees that
you should do that.
black drill sergeant, he's like, she can drill me anytime.
Okay, let's.
Canessa Johnson.
That's a good name.
She's
too.
white before you guys ask.
So is she shooting people that are doing this?
That was my question. That's why I wanted him to bring up the...
And
Vanessa.
if she is,
Should
are
we
they
read the article?
they allowing her to legally do that?
Sorry, damn.
I think
Look at the
I think those
scope on
mercenaries
that
do shoot
Look at
in Africa. At least the rhinos, you
That-
it's shoot to kill on the
those
butchers.
tattoos.
She had a
Make
big
her look like she has camo on her skin.
I
She's
don't-
got a big skull on her fucking
I don't
neck.
like the biceps on.
She
like
is.
that big of biceps.
They're bigger than mine.
Yeah, exactly.
No, those are some arms.
That bothers me a little
Those
bit.
are some arms.
That bothers me a lot. Especially that one right there.
No, that one's
You
old.
see that muscle?
I don't even care about
Oh
that.
yeah. Okay, so I just got to play this or find another article.
Yeah, play that. Let's play it. Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
fuck off.
Ah, go fuck your mother.
This video has been removed by the user.
Fuck you, user.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Stop using your drugs.
But yeah, she's apparently fucking hunting poachers in Africa that are trying to kill rhinos, which brings me to
So,
the other thing.
It's literally poacher. I think they're poacher hunting. You can
Yeah.
hunt poachers.
Yeah,
That's
because
what's crazy.
See, now that's what rich people
it's
should
shoot
be
to
doing
kill on
instead of
poachers
killing,
in Africa.
instead of trying to kill elephants.
Kill
Rich people should. I'm sure they already do somewhere on some island. Honestly, what's that Ice T?
Madagascar,
That
they
Ice
just
T
let-
movie? Dangerous Game or something. You guys
Yeah.
ever see that? Ice T was a homeless guy, and they just picked him up off the side of the street and then took him to the forest and hunted him.
Oh,
And if
fuck.
you make it
do.
out,
You get money. Or
yeah, you
something.
get a bunch of money. But if you don't,
Okay, here's a better
obviously
article.
die.
Okay.
Isn't that the same thing with John Leguizamo in The Pest?
Jesus Christ, she did 12
I can't
tours in
remember.
Iraq.
I remember the pest though.
Holy shit! What the fuck? 12 tours in Iraq.
That's insane.
Australian Special Forces. Okay.
Okay, found.
I think we're under
down under.
We're
Oh, is this a different
This
person?
is a
They have
different
more
guy.
than people to
This
be
is a
these
different
men.
guy.
I'm sorry.
It's a totally different person.
I am just a
Anyways,
bad
motherfuckers are hunting
podcaster
people out
today.
there.
Yeah.
They're
I-
doing the Dexter shit. But there was the guy that got trampled by the elephant when he was
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
he was hunting for. It said he was hunting for the ivory itself, and I got in a mini little back and forth with somebody that was like tried to be cunty to me,
Yeah.
like. Last I heard, they have to donate the ivory.
So what?
And well, that's what I
Exactly.
said. I said, does ivory cure cancer that I'm not aware of or something? Because why? He's gonna make trinkets that sit on somebody's shelf out of this.
Or
big fucking-
or the other one they'll say is, well, they gave all the food to the villagers.
to the locals, yeah.
well, they could have got it them fucking selves.
Guess
They've been
what?
there for centuries.
Guess
That's
what? Yeah,
exactly
the people,
what Dan was
the people
saying.
in Africa that are from the cradle of civilization. Those people that have lived there for exactly like you said, for fucking
And then they'll say
from
well,
the dawn of human
well,
beings.
They
That's
don't
where
have
they
they
live.
don't have the guns that take
Since
down
human beings
Africans.
started, that's how long.
They know how to bring down an elephant. Of course, if you shoot one and give them the meat, they're gonna take it. But they've been surviving out there for fucking eons.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
My
What-
question is she single?
And it doesn't matter to me that, like they said, they give the meat away. They didn't kill it to do that in the first place.
No, they killed it
They
because they're rich guys that can pay money to kill a beautiful large creature.
They want to kill a.
Not trying
fucking-
to jump off the subject, but if you ask my current and other ex-girlfriends, I am make a great house husband.
Do you
You can't
do?
make a.
Would you take
what do you
the,
call that?
Would you take the
hobo,
lady
a
role
housewife?
to be in that relationship?
100%.
You can't make a
100%.
hobo a house husband.
Come on,
Hey.
fucking good. A little wordy. I'll grant you that.
I'm just looking at it. She's pretty.
She does have a pretty. Face.
I don't like how big her arms are. I
That's
guess. But
that's pretty big.
You guys.
Doesn't bother me one bit.
We're not reading. We're just looking at the pictures.
and I don't like sleeves.
What? She
Most
looks
of the time.
really
Some
weird
girls
in that
pull it
one.
off really good.
What happened to her?
That's a dude.
God, she's
Okay,
so
that's
hot.
not funny to anybody but us.
Kinds. See, that's a beard. So
That's more my type right there.
What? Okay.
Because when I grow this beard, it means I'm home.
we should roll this. Okay, Johnson. We can. I'll read. Can I read the article?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
As the fight against poaching ramps up in East Africa, government officials have approved the use of deadly force as a countermeasure. From high-tech drones to helicopters, more and more resources are being dedicated to the fight to save endangered species, such as elephants and rhinos, that are viciously hunted down for their ivory.
Oh, they donate the ivory though.
Right?
You fucking cunt on you Facebook cunt.
I wonder how many poachers he's wiped out.
And so she, it's like she's the new weapon against
See, here's the
fighting
thing.
poachers.
In this picture,
I knew they were killing poachers.
in that
over there.
picture, I don't
badass.
see like that she's committed death in those eyes. But in
To
this
the
one,
Yeah.
it's like she's probably really okay with pulling that trigger.
Well, even if once, I mean, she popped her cherry many times with 12 tours. I mean, she's got body count some before she even
Well,
started.
to
she
make
didn't do the
herself
12
feel
tours.
good.
It was the
Oh,
guy that.
Yeah.
That's
but
right.
she's still obvious. She's out killing poachers.
Well,
She's,
she
killed some people in the.
Well, that that poaching money, a lot of that goes, like some of that goes to fund Boko Haram type terrorists and stuff too. So she technically, if you're out there fighting poachers, you're still kind of fighting the
Yeah.
terrorist fight too a
Yeah.
little bit.
I like
she,
it.
She did
Little
tour,
knowledge.
She
Little
did
knowledge
some
to
tours.
partake.
That's
Dropping
some good
it,
knowledge.
dropping science.
She did a tour in Afghanistan, and she works with veterans empowered to protect
African wildlife.
He actually prefers Afghanistanly.
I wish I had that.
No, that did
It
not.
doesn't deserve it?
I don't think it did. We're trying to figure out what the fucking.
That's not funny, motherfucker.
This shit ain't funny, motherfucker.
Okay.
So I gotta. Not only do I have an interesting question and a beautiful segue. Actually, that's all. I just have the interesting question and beautiful segue. How long do you think it is until, you think she'll get enough publicity to where the UFC tries to throw her a bunch of money?
Or they make a movie. I was just thinking like Ron Howard's going to make a movie with her and then use Ronda Rousey.
Oh, there you
So
go.
Ronda Rousey's first role will
Uh-huh.
be killing poachers in Africa. I already had it all in my... Why am I saying this? I should be writing the script for this
Yeah,
shit.
dude, come on.
Because
Shh.
here, quote from her. A quote from her is, "Our intention is not to harm anyone. We're here to train park rangers so they can track and detain poachers and ultimately prevent it." So she patrols routinely with them and
So
helps
she's
them with their
training 'em.
intelligence. But that's not all she does. It even says up, the heavily tattooed vet brandishing big muscles and even bigger guns.
Yeah.
Haha. She asserts that most of her work is acting in an advisory capacity.
Right there, that right there lets me know that she is killing the fuck out of people.
Exactly.
Because somebody that wasn't killing the fuck out of people would be like, yeah, we fucking...
That's all we do.
go out there and blaze them, fucking knock them down, blah, blah, blah. Well, fuck those poachers. She's like, oh, I'm just strictly in advisory capacity. And
Yeah, that's a good point. She's not bragging about her body count, so she probably has one that fucking stacks.
Stacks higher than
And that
Or
goes
eight.
along with what we were talking about earlier about the poacher getting, or the hunter getting trampled by the elephant. Marcus thought that his body should feed the locals as well. And these guys, you gun them down, you just toss them to a pride of lions out there, and you're helping out the fucking lion population.
which is down,
Yeah.
like fuck.
I think there's only like a few fucking white rhinos left
We're
on the
killing
planet.
everything. We are killing
We're great.
everything.
We are so great. as
Human
human
beings,
beings.
the best thing that ever happened to humanity.
Okay.
So, anyways,
I love somebody who says this shit. That Craig, we got to listen to the opposition, right?
oh, I like it.
the fucking
Devil's advocate.
Although the internet has received Knessa and her cause favorably, not everyone is a fan, obviously. Former Navy SEAL and star of Rhino Wars, I don't like him already, Craig Salmon Sawyer has criticized Knessa on Facebook of overplaying her role in the military and out in the field.
What's his quote?
What's his quote? Here it is. What? Poacher hunter?
I like that.
Really? While on one hand, the girl publicly admits to only being experienced as an experienced as an Army motor pool mechanic. On the other hand, she's giving interviews bragging about doing anti-poaching and killing bad guys in Africa. No bragging. Why the
Should be complete.
complete contradiction? It says compete though.
Yeah.
Just so you know why I paused. Why the compete? Why not just say what you are and work with that in an open and honest way?
From her interview that we
doesn't
just
sound-
read, it kind of seems like
It sounds like somebody jumped off a little.
unless
quick
she
and just
unless she
ran it.
changed it after getting called out, that's always a possibility.
Yeah, who knows? She doesn't look like the type.
Fuck that
I'm
guy.
on her
She's
side.
way hotter than that guy. So,
Yeah.
He looks like he could be a poacher.
so
Yeah, he's just mad that she's getting
Yeah.
the notoriety, probably.
yeah.
Yeah, I have she- tattoos
too and guns.
She was just a mechanic.
Fuck.
I have a beard.
Doesn't
So-
that mean? Don't they have to have mechanics like with them so they can fix broken down vehicles?
Everybody's trained. I mean,
Yeah,
that's it.
like,
Maybe she can't train Navy SEALs, but she can train people to kill poachers. I mean,
and she's probably accepted in that. Is
Right.
somebody? It's probably harder for her to be accepted in a military, environment. I mean, not saying that us, people haven't came a long ways, to let women do, but we still live in a male dominated world.
I want to know how long Dylan and her's relationship goes before he is brutally assaulted.
I am currently right now, as of the current and the last two ex-girlfriends, it's around 2.5 years and it's over with. So. I'm rolling up a couple months away from that with Ash, so we'll see what happens.
We start getting into year two and going, Dylan, you just might want to Might want to get away.
If I make it into year 3, you guys should like literally go to my old lady and be like, okay, there's either something wrong with you, or you just haven't gotten your plan of how you're gonna fucking get out of this thing yet.
Or we should just be worried that you're gonna end up a body someday.
Like Dana said, it's really hard to be a female in Dylan Feely's life.
Only few can do it. Haven't found one yet.
Yeah, that's telling.
Fucking a pound of ivory can go for $30,000. More expensive than gold.
All right, so I just decided I'm
That
gonna
is-
quit my job. Fuck the elephants. I'm going to Africa,
That
guys.
is tempting.
I'll have sex with this lady while you kill the rhinos.
Yeah.
You have to worry about.
Oh, I see.
getting
So she won't be
oh,
out there to hunt me
There you
down.
go.
Well,
we got a plan
I
of
can
action.
only buy her time for about 2 minutes.
Ooh, you're gonna have to do better than that.
So the big UFC that we talked about last week on the CaveCast happened last night.
That was big.
I thought it
There
was.
a couple of fucking huge fights in
It
that.
was actually a really good card.
Yeah.
From
Did
top
you
to
watch
bottom.
it?
I did not.
Top to bottom,
Oh.
it was one of the better ones
So
I've
go.
seen.
I didn't watch it
So
because I
just
thought
go
it was
ahead
a
and
horrible card.
Can you shut up? Can you just shut your mouth?
But I am glad Machida lost. 'cause
You
I
watch
fucking
him,
hate that
Kynes?
guy.
It had originally before the injury, it had 4 of the top 6 middleweights in the fucking world, which is a thing I thought about yesterday. The UFC is really the only organization that can call their guys world champs. Like NFL says world champ. Nobody else besides America plays really football except for Canadian, and obviously you saw how they wrestle. They can't play
Europe-
football much
It
better.
didn't last in Europe very long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basketball, they're around, but
We're not playing other countries.
yeah, exactly.
except for in the-
Soccer.
UFC has got dudes from all countries. The best fighters from every country is in the UFC, basically.
So is boxing.
The
Because
next,
we live in America, we don't talk about soccer as a world championship
Yeah.
sport.
Oh, boxing. Yeah. Who's got the cruiserweight fucking whatever title? How many times? Like, do
there's
they
too
even
many
have?
fucking titles.
Exact- yeah, yeah.
Those, man.
Yeah, but I mean, like
I just said a
the
word.
the two big heavyweights are Russian, so you could
Yeah.
say that boxing is
True.
world champs. I mean,
Klitschko?
yeah, the Klitschko's own
I-
the belts.
There's 2 Klitschkos?
Yeah,
Brothers,
they're
yeah.
twins.
Damn, see, that's...
And,
Oh,
and one
that's
ha-
racist, Marcus. All Russians look the same to you or something?
One has 2
All
belts, and the other
Klitschkos
has
do.
2 belts.
Really?
I mean, they got
Are they the same weight?
they got the bolt. They got it locked. They won't
They-
fight each other either. They promised their mother
What?
that
But-
they would never fight each other.
But it also kind of, I mean, there's
Fuck their mother.
two
That's what I
guys,
said.
Make 'em
two guys that have
motherfuckers.
4 belts at the same weight.
I think they
You gotta
I
unify
think they
that,
should
right?
be. I think they should be forced
fight
to fight each other, or they should relinquish the belts.
Right. I think what should happen there is they should fight each other and have one belt out of that,
Yeah.
and call that
Unify the one. Yeah,
the
you are
full-
the heavyweight champion.
Why is there 4 different
Bob
belts?
Bob Arams or Don King, whatever. Who the fuck?
There is a bunch of fucking
Is
stupid.
Don King still in the business?
Barely, but he is. He's still got his fucking tentacles.
Only in America.
Fighters.
Only in America.
It's fucking tentacles.
Fucking
Oh,
slimy
Jesus.
fucking Satan
bastard.
spawn that he is.
No, he just woke up with those tentacles like that.
I did want to say that the next
He
card
didn't
that's coming up
evolve?
for UFC with Mighty Mouse,
Yeah,
yeah,
garbage.
fucking horrible.
Gar-
Thank
Garbage.
you. That is a good.
I'm not gonna go with you on this last one because yesterday was a great fucking card.
I am.
Why is it garbage?
In the
is
fu-
because Mighty Mouse is fighting
Injuries.
Oh.
No one's on the card.
Rampage Jackson was supposed to be on the card, and he's got a
only-
contract dispute with Bellator, and they
Literal-
actually won, so they pulled him off
That
the
was
card.
literally the only reason I wanted to watch this
Yeah.
one.
Well, there's another one too that was a title fight. It was supposed to be the little guys, bantamweights. T.J. Dillashaw and
Yep.
Henan Barrow were supposed to be on
Oh,
that
yeah.
card.
That would have been cool.
Yeah,
What's the site?
UFC.com will have.
Rogan
Yeah.
always holds Mighty Mouse up as like the pinnacle of perfection.
I was telling
I've never
Marcus
seen
that
him fight.
today.
It's
He's literally a black belt in fucking
1, 2,
everything.
3. What he's ran through? You said the first 5 people in the.
Yeah, the
division?
top 5, and I'll give you this: it's a weak division. The fucking what are they called?
Nerd.
Flyweights.
Flyweights, yeah. The 125 is kind of a weak division, but you look at the top 10, and Mighty Mouse has ran through the first 6 in that, or 5 in that line.
Yeah.
He's fighting the number 8 ranked guy in the world for the championship.
Could he move up?
They're gonna start calling for it eventually.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Once you
One
wipe
more
yeah.
guy.
Once you
There's
wipe
John
off the whole
John
thing.
Dodson, who is gonna need to fight him, and then he's probably gonna have to go back
That's
up.
on the that's next weekend, huh?
Who do you guys think is the best out? Like,
Pound for pound.
take weight classes completely out of it. Just the UFC as a whole, who the best fucking fighter out of everybody is.
There's a large I mean, John Jones is there, but there's a goddamn large possibility that Demetrius Johnson is one of the most perfect.
I've never
How do you
seen him
pronounce
fight. Rogan, I always hear Rogan
I'm gonna
say Mighty
pop up
Mouse is like
Up
perfection.
here.
The pound for pounds.
Yeah. I'm just going to go to the ESPN.
The only
one,
thing,
too.
the only knock against him
Why do
is
that?
competition.
Yeah.
But you watch him fight, and you realize how he mixes up his striking with his wrestling and his jiu-jitsu.
Rogan's always complimenting his technique on everything. Like
I love how that picture shows Machida all just like stacked and racked, and every time he's in the fucking ring, his stomach's so flabby. It
Have
looks
you
like
seen him fight at 185?
No.
He's yoked at 185.
Well, he needs to stop because he's fucking horrible.
Dude,
I'm so glad he lost.
What?
Get the
he
fuck
lose
out
You
of
don't
UFC,
like
you pile
Leota?
of shit. No, fuck him.
what's wrong with you?
I hate Machida.
the
Why?
dragon. You don't like the dragon?
He has never done anything impressive. Fuck him.
Can you?
I honestly don't know. So
I
He's a waste of fucking space.
yeah, take that,
he's
Machida.
good.
Yeah, bitch.
Like we were, he's had a long prime. Like, 'cause I would say, because they say he's in his prime right now is a quote they used last night, but I thought he was in his prime before I moved to California 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, so, I don't know. I guess I can feel your resentment toward him, Dill. He isn't the most flashy fighter in the world, and he fights defensively, so
I'm gonna take
it's
over
not
real quick.
exciting.
I mean, you're right, because space is his thing. But when he gets a chance to strike, just like a dragon, he lays it on people.
So
Like I
he's
wanted to say,
so he's a kind of like a Floyd like type of boxer.
yeah.
He's a
Sets
karate
traps,
style.
He moves
Mind
like
you,
the
this
karate.
video is highlights. So they're going to take like 5 clips out
Yeah.
of 2 fights and put them together.
If you watch a Floyd highlight, it
Hey,
makes
you
him
can
look
count
like a
the fighter.
knockout artist.
I fucking can't stand this guy.
All right, let's just watch a little bit of this.
I like him because he's not.
Was that back in '86?
I like him because he's not cocky or arrogant. He's soft spoken.
Jesus Christ, block one, you fucking idiot. I'm just gonna let him knee me in the face till he gets tired.
Oh, what? Good night. Go to sleep, Sakuju.
What's that called? Darce choke?
Yep. Well, it's an arm triangle. Darce choke's underneath.
That's
Tito.
What's that kick called?
Oh, the question mark kick.
Was that where you like get the knee up and then you just slap the rest of your leg out?
Yeah.
It's a deceiving.
Oh, what's wrong, Tito? You didn't like that?
You
Thiago Silva. Good night.
I'll
These
tell
are
you-
all different fighters. They're not from the same
I'm just
fight.
saying, if I had a highlight reel and I beat Tito Ortiz, I wouldn't even put it in my highlight reel because I don't know who. Cousin Josh could probably beat the fuck out of Tito Ortiz. That's not something you want to brag about. It's on your resume.
Yeah.
I would pay money pay-per-view wise to watch Tito Ortiz and Cousin Josh.
Oh God, I really. Who's that?
You're gonna see Cousin Josh.
Rashad?
See how
Oh,
long he
you
can
want
run
to see
around like
Rashad?
a go.
You want to see Rashad make up a new dance move right here?
The stanky leg, right?
The stanky leg, son.
Is it called I have no ligaments in my lower body?
God damn, he's smothering him.
Watch Rashad get cocky right here.
I love that. I love that shit.
Oh. Gink, gink. Night.
Put your fucking hands up.
I hope they have the Mark Munoz.
Look, is he out on his feet? Is that why he's
Yeah.
fucking throwing? And
Yeah, he's concussed already. Because he dropped him earlier.
this shit drives me crazy, man. Fucking block some punches, reset.
Oh, Marcus. Rampage.
That's my guy.
You like Rampage?
I love Rampage.
Fucking never ever should have showed his face in the fighting world.
Randy
Horrible.
Couture. Good night.
Kimbo Slice was better than Rampage.
Oh my god.
Kimbo Slice never won a championship.
Are you watching? Are you watching the greatest knockout in UFC history? See his tooth fly into second, bro? Karate Kid, son.
That's right.
Take it back.
Pretty bad.
Dylan,
Take it back.
take it back.
Take it back, Dylan.
Dylan. You're gonna fucking want to take it back right
This is
now.
also coming from not the most educated UFC
I
fan.
love-
Oh, did you really have to say that? Because
No, well,
we
what I
already
mean
knew.
by that is
I
like
think that means he's taking it
you
back.
if you can say you're continuously named fighters, I could not tell you what weight class they're in or anything. I don't know weight classes. I don't know any of that shit. There's
I
too many of
think
them
I
nowadays.
feel like my point is proven.
No, I still can't stand him. You show me that's all he wants. He's a fucking lazy bastard.
Lazy.
Yeah,
You're a
there's-
Bob.
These are
What?
yeah. Show every single one of these fights. You'll be asleep by fucking round 2 of the second fight you watch because it's so fucking boring. I could sit here all day.
Me too.
Who do you lose to?
He lost to Chris Weidman in the championship
Right
match.
there is enough to say that he fucking sucks because Chris Weidman's the biggest pile of shit fucking loser on the face of the planet.
All right, so
He might
UFC
be-
talk is over. Are you kidding me?
I fucking hate Weidman. He's a joke.
All right, Marcus,
As far as I'm concerned, they pre-broke Silva's fucking leg to make that fucking fix that fight.
because that would make him more money.
I know it's not true, but I mean honestly, I hate Weidman. He's not fucking tough. He doesn't deserve the belt.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
He's number
that he won.
4 on pound per pound on this list.
I'm pretty legit with that
And
list.
who made this list? 4 dudes from a fucking room in green.
Jose
I
Aldo is
honestly,
number
I'm putting Jose down.
I can't read that.
I'm moving Jose below Demetrius possibly.
John Jones is definitely not number 1.
Who's number 1? Okay, Dylan.
Kane.
Educate us.
I'm going with Kane Velasquez. He's a fucking beast.
How is Donald Cerrone not in the top 10?
Because he loses big fights.
He loses big fights. That motherfucker fights like 3 times in a week and still wins.
That's true. He's a bad cowboy. Is a bad motherfucker.
I won't be surprised if he like jumps into this one because people bailed out.
He's already got a fight.
I'm gonna say that top 5 right there is the only people worth naming.
Yeah.
Weidman shouldn't be in there. Cain Velasquez is washed. Hold on. No,
He-
I'll keep
no, you're probably right. No, you could be right.
the one with the brown
About
pride
Cain?
tattoo.
Yeah.
That's oh yeah, he's washed.
He hasn't fought in over a year. He's constantly injured. But
I like Dillashaw on there.
Chad
That's
Mendez
why he's
is
so
give me
far
your
down.
top 3.
Dos Santos.
I would see you're gonna hate me because I'd put Donald Cerrone in the top 3.
What?
Pound for pound.
There's not a champion.
Yeah, the
though.
dude's got heart. He's
not
a beast.
champion.
Dylan picks sports with his heart.
But he got he got finished by Anthony Pettis. He got fucking battered by Nate Diaz.
Right now,
Nate Diaz.
Listen,
pound for pound, right now, I would say John Jones,
Fedor Emelianenko.
Anthony Rumble Johnson. I think is gonna fucking destroy John Jones.
If
I
he
hope so.
does, I might put him.
and
at-
I'd put Demetrius Johnson.
when we
in
were
there.
kids, Dylan used to say that Kobe was horrible, and Dylan's favorite player was Rasheed Wallace. So
I remember.
he picks
Yeah.
sports guys by his heart.
With his
Rasheed
heart.
Wallace is the best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
Sheed squad.
Uh,
Sheed squad.
I would put him number.
Actually,
Can
I
you
love
scroll down?
I love
I love
Rasheed.
it.
Does it just go to 10 or does it go further?
It
Probably
has
15.
10, but then it goes to
Both teams played hard.
all this. I mean, but we can go to the
I actually
The,
love Rasheed
Chris
The
Wallace.
weight-
Weidman
the
should not
weights.
be in the top 10.
weight
It's just
groups.
sickening.
Light heavy. We look at the light heavy.
He's a bad motherfucker, dude.
Light heavy
he's
is
not.
stacked.
Light heavyweight.
And middleweight or the
Middleweight right now, I think, is the most stacked division.
yeah.
Chris
I would say
Weidman is like my LeBron James of the UFC.
that opens St. Preux though.
I hope
last
when he's on
night-
his way to a flight, the
He's-
plane mysteriously hits the fucking mountainside.
He's amazing, but you just hate him, so his skills are for shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't
I-
get that.
I give
light,
Kobe
light
props.
heavyweight is not the best.
But
I don't
LeBron
think,
James, I will
actually.
not.
No.
No, I've just
No,
looked.
light heavyweight falls off immediately after number 4.
Yes.
Like the thing with LeBron James with me is like I don't need you to fucking tell me how good you are.
Yeah.
Just shut your fucking mouth and play basketball.
Does
And-
LeBron James talk a lot about how good he is?
All the fucking time, dude. And the second he went to Miami, all of a sudden Dwayne Wade stopped being classy and wanted to talk about how good he was.
Yeah.
And like Kobe did that shit too, but in his later years, I think he's getting tired of it, so he stopped doing it.
There's a whole thing with like the Justin Bieber thing and everything. When you're 18 years old and they hand you a fucking $40 million contract or something like
Nike
that.
gave him-
200 million
Nike
for the
ga-
Biebs.
Yeah, Nike gave LeBron like a $50 million contract before
Before
he
he
ever
was
played a
out of
game?
high school,
That's
maybe.
ridiculous. Jordan.
I always thought
Jordan
LeBron's
spoke
been
out against
classy.
that.
I thought so too. But it's tough, you know. It's got. Can you imagine? Well, I bet. Actually, I was gonna say 3/4 of it. I bet everybody in this room would be dead right now if we were handed a fucking $40 million check
Well, I said on
when
Facebook.
we were 18.
I would go to Vegas and I'd be dead from a cocaine overdose
Yeah.
in the first hour.
I said on Facebook about the Biebs. Like
Yeah.
I said, look, if I got handed,
Justin Bieber.
if I got handed his money and every girl in the world worshipped me when I was 16, I probably would act like a douche too.
When
But-
no one's ever told him
But I did
otherwise.
end it by saying he's still not an artist. He
Yeah.
isn't. He's a performer.
Exactly. That's my biggest argument with people with thinking these certain people are great artists like Britney
Yeah,
Spears.
they're
You know,
not
like
artists.
they're all they are entertainment for
Performers,
people.
yeah.
There's nothing
they
artistic
perform and,
about
you know,
singing
someone else's
song
song.
and then dancing something that somebody else choreographed. That's somebody else's art.
You're a
just
puppet.
performing it.
That seems like a puppet.
Dude, I
you're performing something.
I DVR'd the first night of the Coachella Festival on this channel that we fucking have. And
Run
it
the,
was
Ju-
7
Run
hours
the
long.
Jewels played that shit.
So I started going through it or whatever, and I get to the end, and it's just a fucking EDM dude who, like, presses a button and then just turns around and jumps up and down, and the whole crowd's all... It's like, what the fuck? How
Is he-
can
is
anybody,
he-
like,
is he
fucking know
Asian?
That shit.
Yeah.
Or does
name
he have
was-
a giant mouse head?
His name was Rehab, and the E in Rehab is a 3
Oh,
backwards.
what?
No, he
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
I
know.
was waiting to hear fucking that one song about, you know, got kicked out of a bar and on probation, you know, that shitty ass
Oh my
song.
God.
Jay Moore was talking about Radiohead.
Not Amy Winehouse. Gotta go to rehab.
And he was saying the same
Saying
thing. Dylan was
nope.
basically just saying, like, Radiohead did an album called Kid A, where they dropped all their guitars and just played with keyboards and shit. I went to their concert, and the guitarist was literally playing a fucking MacBook, like laptop. That's what he was using as an instrument. And he's like, I just wanted to go up to him and he'd say, here's your guitar, here's your bass, here's your drums, now go make an album. Because they just started playing like fucking laptops on stage. And yeah, I don't know if you can... You're writing, I guess, but it's not the same.
Well, I think with highly artistic people like that,
Yeah.
I think one thing. Okay,
They got bored.
like take
I mean, this lead singer said
take
it.
Finch, for example. It was like
Oh,
they made a
fucking
fucking
suck.
yeah. Well,
They fucking
like-
suck.
aside from how
Your opinion.
horrible Finch
Your
is,
opinion.
Yeah.
Have you heard their new
Sorry, I'm
album?
sorry.
Back to Oblivion?
No,
It's actually pretty good.
Last I heard was
I
that.
love
he-
well,
Finch.
here's the thing:
And they
is,
got the
I
original
love
drummer
Finch.
back.
is
yeah.
they got real popular off that first album,
They're on tour right now, but they didn't come to
and
the
it was
West
a
Coast.
thing. But they're super artistic guys, so they got sick of how popular they got off of that type of music, so they changed it up a whole bunch.
Yeah.
You know? And same with Daryl Palumbo doing Glassjaw and then switching it up to Head Automatica and then even going even further
Well,
to
there's more to that
House
too.
of Blow, yeah.
Glassjaw has been in a fight with Roadrunner. I think they owe Roadrunner another record.
I
or
was
some
just
shit.
telling him earlier about how the guitarist, I can't remember his name.
Justin.
Yeah,
Beck.
Justin Beck. Yeah, he went off about how, like, if you're gonna go buy our first album or whatever, he's all illegally download. He's all, don't give those fuckers any money that you
Yeah.
don't have to give them.
And that's
Nice.
that. There's
Nice.
there's a certain amount of time they had to wait, and that put a whole kibosh on the Glassjaw
That's
stuff.
a big
Dude, and they're still updating and like active on like the glassjaw.net or whatever
Yeah.
all the time.
Because they're still planning on making an album.
and they still play like they're doing like what Iron Maiden's doing. Like they're playing just like big fucking cities just once,
Right.
like every 3 or 4 months. And
just to
that's
keep
about
their
it.
name out there.
Yeah.
They put out
Yeah.
a few EPs and.
Dude,
But
that-
yeah, you're right. These bands, they get bored doing the same shit. I mean, the lead singer of Radiohead confirmed everything you said. He said, "Look, I got tired of hearing the same shit on the radio.
actually me and him talk
Same,
occasionally, so-
you and Tom York
yeah.
are tight."
yeah, yeah, me and Tom.
He's like, I just
Was
I
that
call
the
him
guy-
I call him Thomas.
that
'cause
was-
it's kind of like a personal thing.
That was
we
the
have
guy that was
together.
over the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
Yeah,
you're
Tom.
gonna have
Sitting
to-
in the
I didn't
eating
introduce
dinner
him
with
as
the
Tom
family.
York
I'm a big
because it's
fan,
classless,
so-
you know.
He
So
just said, "Hey, this
But
is
yeah,
my bud."
he said,
T.
"Look, we got bored. We made the same album 5 times." And
I
we
was
wanted to do
showing him
something
some
different."
songwriting stuff, you know.
And he was like,
Just
"You're
trying-
so much better than me. I
Yeah.
don't know why you're not famous."
You know,
No
it's a
wonder
thing.
I
It's a
didn't
thing.
think
You
he was a famous guy.
It's a cross that I've learned to bear.
You're-
basically.
You're so ahead of your time
Yeah.
that people just
And, I have to take payment in not money, but people like him coming over and bowing down, complimenting me.
you're like the miscongeniality of the rock and roll world.
Right.
The fans don't get it, but
Yeah.
everybody who knows instruments knows
Yeah.
knows what.
I'm
BJ
gonna
in the
have my
garage was off the record.
I'm gonna have my Sia moment, where I write all these songs for people and then eventually I get to poke my head out of the curtains,
He is blowing up. People are even Henry Winkler, the Fonz, was on WTF,
I like her.
and he was like, and Mark Maron mentioned that they had the same manager or something, and he was like, "Tell her that I think she's amazing. She makes my heart melt," and all this stuff.
Dude, you
I actually
walk out
haven't-
this door right here, and you are getting high off goddamn fucking nail
Paint
polish
fumes?
from everything. Yeah.
Yeah, my
It
girlfriend's experimenting.
Takes a lot to be fly.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I'll tell Thomas, you guys, send your best regards.
Yeah,
and
tell him, hit me up.
old Tommy,
We'll do an album together.
Who are we talking about?
Tom York,
Radiohead.
lead singer of Radiohead. He was over the other day.
I was just saying, he
Singing
said
out.
the reason they made Kid A was because they were bored of making the same album over and over.
Technically, if you actually listen to him, the reason they made Kid A is because I told him. I was like, dude,
You need to switch it up.
just go ahead and switch it up a little bit and see what happens, and then look what they produced. It was amazing. So,
Yeah. You have Danny to thank for that.
and I just want to remind everybody at this moment that we spit nothing but truth in the booth.
Truth.
In the booth. Okay, Marcus, take it over. Tell us about a cop that did not shoot somebody.
Oh man.
What?
What? Did that just everyone just fucking shit their pants? Like
He holstered his weapon?
Everybody,
he didn't holster
the record,
it.
the record just scratched like a fucking like a black dude walked into a country bar.
like
Rob
a
Schneider.
rhinestone cowboy. Alright. Let's see this stuff. We got it just gives me some good goose pimples. I like how they call him a heroic officer because he didn't shoot anybody.
Yeah, that is a bad standard.
Like that's
Like,
what I was
you're
like.
a
That's why I put 9 out of 10 of
You're a
these
hero 'cause you didn't
situations
kill anybody today?
should be that way.
Right.
And it's becoming too common that these people get killed. It says in a rare. They're calling it a rare and beautiful moment. in Ohio,
I'm half hard.
an Ohio police rookie actually did the right thing and did not shoot a man who was actively trying to get himself killed.
And this is one of those times where he probably should have shot his ass.
Right.
It almost, yeah.
Or could have been justified in.
Exactly, and people, I wouldn't have had a problem, especially when it looks like he fell down.
Yeah.
He looks like he fell backwards, and at that point, I'm scared shitless
Right.
if I go down and some dude's coming at me. But the minute he goes down, the guy, he puts his hands in the air and he lays it, and it's like he knew he wasn't gonna kill him, and that's freaking. It makes you feel good, but it shouldn't be standard. It should be the standard.
Look, like we always say, most cops are good, but there's too many bad ones, and the good cops have to say something about the bad ones.
I say we get too
that's-
much into the good and bad.
Yeah.
I think there's more gray in there than anything. But like the bad cops are the ones. I was talking with Danny earlier about it, and I sort of defended, the good. We don't see the good cops enough, so it's not happening. It's pretty much what I said,
and every
that
person
doesn't
is-
mean that. But anyways,
Every person is gray too. Everybody has good and bad, but not everybody's capable of
Pulling
murdering
the
somebody
trigger.
running away from them.
Yeah.
That's an example of someone who's fucking bad.
shouldn't have been
Yeah.
there. in
And
the
when
first place.
those incidents happen, the good cops or the regular gray area cops or whatever have to come out and say he's a bad cop. We don't support him, and we're not gonna help cover it up either. I'm glad that that guy got charges brought against him immediately because
That's
needed to be.
That's the
done.
argument that you constantly see is that people say not all cops are bad,
Of
but
course.
then you have the argument of okay, then why aren't some of these supposed good cops coming out and saying
That's what pushes that gray area into the mix.
Like, and it's a brotherhood frat type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, same way why a frat dude's not gonna narc on his buddy for date raping a chick or whatever, or having sex with a fucking lifeless corpse that's gonna wake up 12 hours later.
You know, because
with jizz on her. You know,
Dylan's been there before.
No, bros. I might not.
Hey, welcome to the conversation.
You know, I'm gonna say,
what are you doing there?
I come in and
Royals
see that
beat the
happening.
A's, man. Royals beat the A's.
Right on. I come in and see that happening with a friend. That person is no longer my friend.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be associated with someone that.
Okay, all I hear is
that
him
fucked
not
up.
want to be associated with a person. I heard just somebody jizzing on the face, and I had something to do with it.
He said something about.
No, that's the story. You got it.
The lifeless corpse. You know, that's.
Yeah, I said Dylan's been there before. He said a lifeless corpse. I'm sure.
Well, when I said lifeless corpse, I just meant a passed out drunk
I'm
chick.
sure at least one of those slayed dragons was dead after.
Not to my knowledge. Could have been.
You never went Cosby on any of them, and
That's how you know.
I know there was a
that's how you
couple
know
just
it's
laid
funny.
there.
Oh, when I laugh so hard that it makes my shitty lungs fucking seize up on me.
It's horrible when you're having sex with a chick and you get the "it's not you, it's me" routine.
Yep.
Play this video. Just
Oh, is this the,
to hear, hear the guy going, fucking shoot me, you know? You get cops.
He has a gun or a weapon.
Yes, he has a. No, he doesn't have a weapon. The other guy, but his hands are in his pocket. My computer's going really slow right now. And see him, he's backing
He's
up.
plating with him.
Exactly, and that's what gets you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
I'd be like, take 2 more steps. I'm gonna kick this out the window.
Yeah, I might have shot already, but I don't know. Like,
Exactly. The guy's coming at him.
Here-
He's going to shoot me. You know, like that's the one. He's
mentally unstable.
Yeah.
Like,
he goes down. He just killed his girlfriend and best friend.
This
Pretty
guy
much.
murdered people?
He killed his girlfriend and best friend because God. Or the music told him to. He was listening to music. It told him to.
Fuck.
And they asked him what drugs he was on. He said
Well,
everything.
Blink-182 and Judas
Everything.
Priest are in trouble.
he even, like you said, he even fell down and didn't shoot.
And
That's insane.
The fear that would go through me at that point.
Fuck yeah, give that guy an award, man. That's I would have shot the fuck out of that guy.
Now let me throw a little
just out of nerves and being scared. I'm not because he
Exactly.
deserved it necessarily.
DA does not only stand for Danny Admire, but it also stands for
Dick ass.
okay.
and-
DA does not only stand for
Donkey
Danny
ass.
Admire and Dick Ass, but it also
I was guessing.
stands for Devil's Advocate.
I thought
District
it was
attorney.
District attorney. Damn it. That was almost like a.
Jinx
God.
Poke, you owe me a blowjob.
You
No,
have-
I
you
was
have a
behind.
lot of meanings
I
for
was
your
an
name.
echo.
It also stands for Devil's Advocate. Now, you hear a lot about body cams, and you hear a lot from either side saying, we've got video of police killing somebody. They didn't do anything about it, so body cams are going to make a difference. But then you've got body cams were used in this county, and reports of police abusing their power is down.
And complaints against him
Yeah.
are down.
So this guy's got a body cam. That's the video we just watched was a body cam of this
Right.
cop. Now, him having the body cam on, does that give him a little more restraint because he doesn't want to
It
kill
could have.
somebody on camera
It might maybe the reason he
knows
didn't
the
shoot.
backlash he'll get.
and have a
but-
shitstorm, which is good.
Yeah.
If you ask me, it's
It
good.
is good. It could be both, but I think in that situation, it was that cop because even with
He
the cam
could've.
on, he could have. Anybody would have understood.
We
Yeah.
would've said,
Especially once he fell down and the guy was still stepping towards him. You are in a dangerous situation at that point. The guy is obviously crazy. Most people would have understood if he would have shot him at least in the fucking leg or the stomach or some shit.
Yeah.
fired a warning
Well-
shot or something.
And he didn't. He still didn't.
Well, and also the excuse is cops are trained to shoot center mass and empty their clip every time they actually open fire.
Maybe they
Yeah,
should
he
change that.
Now, maybe instead of
Are
the
you fucking
cutouts.
serious? To empty a clip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot
Really?
center mass and
Yeah.
you gotta empty your fucking gun. Like that's
If you deem it lawful to fucking open fire on somebody,
You better have an empty clip.
Yeah. Now here's
why
the
it's
thing.
always 8.
You see on all the cop movies when, like, say, a girl gets a gun and the guy takes her to the range to shoot, because she wants to protect herself. And you see the head and body cutout, that slides down to them so they can see how they did. Couldn't they just make a bunch of kneecap type cutouts and just have a leg come down to you to see how you shot?
Like, oh yeah, I got him right.
Like,
in the
I
knee.
got 3 in the knee and 2 just outside. Like,
I didn't kill him.
I don't know why he's shooting a revolver, but 'cause there's only 5 shots. But
that's the thing. I think is they just need to change to the way they do things.
yeah,
Like I think it might have been on Rogan or a different podcast where they were talking about like police forces won't take people with high IQs.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said something about that last
They'll
week.
tell you
actually.
your IQ is too high to work here. You don't want smart people working for you.
We don't
What the
want
fuck?
reason. Yeah, we don't want reason.
Yeah, you're
we
too
want
smart to be a
follows
cop.
orders.
That says all you need to say right there. Like, you guys are after a specific kind of guy, obviously.
Yeah,
So you're
And-
saying I could be a cop?
Yeah.
military-esque
A beautiful-
people.
You'd probably be a good cop.
They try to hire military also because
Oh, yeah, we don't
people
need-
that have actually been in combat
I don't think so.
situations.
Well, and my thought on that, on ex-military becoming cops, is if you spent time doing tours where you had to take a life or you were getting shot at, unless you're a complete and utter sociopath, you should have PTSD.
Yeah.
You're a normal
Yeah.
person to have post-traumatic stress disorder from that situation. I don't think you should hire any cops with PTSD, anybody with
Right.
PTSD
They
to be a
went
cop, because they're going to react off of instinct a lot of the time
Because of a more extreme
of
situation they were in.
exactly of the situation they were in.
And like that case where that guy couldn't get hired and then went over to the next county and got hired.
Right.
One county was like, "You're too fucked up to be a
Yeah,
cop."
Too unstable,
So he goes to
dude.
the next county
And then
gets hired,
shoots a
and
7 shoots a 12-year-old.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be able to do that.
Sorry,
You
I got my murdered kids by cops mixed
Yeah,
up.
you know.
He was 12, not 7. The other one was 7.
shouldn't. Right, but that guy. I mean,
God.
he was told by one police
was
force.
Did this get too serious for you, Dill? Let's talk about wrestling.
Let's talk about wrestling right after.
Wait, do that again. Let's get a cut of it.
Real talk.
Unzip your pants.
Unzip your pants.
Sorry, I can't
Unzip your pants, man.
Can't hold it to, man.
Unzip your pants.
Hey, Marcus likes the serious talks.
I do. I'm a serious talk radio type of guy. I just don't have any subscription or anything because we do podcasts here.
When we get on Sirius XM,
Why don't we go back to the Des Bryant catch?
I really do, Dylan. That happened too long ago. It happened.
No,
probably
we actually
were talking
could. We could bring it up because I was pissed off about the NFL. They actually changed. They changed the rules, or they defined them a little better of
It's
what a catch
still-
is,
it's still
and
not a catch.
and they still were like, "Sorry, bro, you didn't have possession."
that's ridiculous.
Calvin.
I'm gonna say something real
the
quick that's
Calvin
gonna
rule.
fucking start some shit, I'm sure.
Because
but,
you mean to.
Hey, we only got like 10 minutes left. So why
If
not?
the Cowboys
I got
get
nothing
Adrian
else.
Peterson, it's fucking over.
Guess what? There's another team in the mix on that
There's like
guy.
5 teams in the
Oh
mix.
shit!
There's three
three
teams.
teams.
And the
There's
Cowboys are
only
number
3.
one.
And guess what? The Minnesota Vikings aren't going to be willing to do. Trade him away to a team that they're going to have to play against in the
Who are the
playoffs.
3 teams?
Well,
The 3 teams.
Pretty sure he said that if they don't
Hey,
trade
we have
him,
3.
All
Everyone
of
in
them.
this
Every
room
team
is
is
a
in
fan.
here.
Arizona,
Arizona's
Oakland.
going after Peterson. I didn't even know.
Those are
that.
the only 3 teams right now.
Please, God,
if
let's get that guy.
Minnesota does not trade him, he will he just won't play.
Please,
He'll hold out.
Wait,
and
hey,
won't play.
can you hold on a
And
second?
I think fuck them up.
Can you hold on a
Raiders have the
second?
money.
Please, Tom Waits, if you could just do me this one solid.
Little baby
Um,
Jesus.
Sage,
Sage
Francis, please.
Can you please put that
the
child
Raiders-
beater on my
Raiders,
team because
I want-
Hey, hold on a
he has
second.
a beautiful first
Is there
cut.
something I'm missing? Did Tom Waits fucking die?
No,
But he's God.
praying.
Oh, okay.
He's dead.
I was
like, somebody didn't let me know some shit.
Oh, fuck,
And
you
I
would
was
know,
praying-
dude. You're friends with me
He
on
was praying
Facebook.
to-
You
I
would
was gonna
know.
say, I let you know
Wait.
that fucking Joe Cocker died.
I was
right,
I was
he got a
praying
hold
to
of you.
Sage. He was
I'm all the cock died.
praying to
You
baby
knew exactly what I was
Jesus.
talking about.
Yeah.
Don't pray to baby Jesus,
Look.
because Adrian Peterson's gonna hit the shit out of him with a stick.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, baby Jesus doesn't
I
like
think,
that.
I think Arizona is the perfect home for Adrian Peterson.
Of course,
And I
you
think
do.
the
I
Cowboys.
think
Really?
I think he's the perfect home.
I think it's Jerry Jones'
both
master
Adrian
plan. Not
Petersons.
spending a bunch of money, getting rid of DeMarco Murray. We're gonna blow a fucking huge wad all over Adrian Peterson.
Well,
Two.
I had no hopes because I already heard that we blew the wad on
Sean Lee will be
on
healthy.
the other
You guys-
domestic abuser on Greg Hardy. I already figured we blew the wad on him, and we don't have enough money
we
to
didn't
spend on
blow
you
Adrian.
guys don't
I
have
gotta,
the money.
I gotta be
you
honest.
really don't.
I'm a little intimidated of the Cowboys with Adrian Peterson.
I will.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I want to say is if we by somehow chance of some whatever
I
the
don't
fuck
think
ever
Minnesota
get
will
him,
give
it
to
is
Dallas.
over.
I think Arizona.
$2,000,
Arizona. Oh, that's what. There's an article
$2,000.
saying
a ton of yards,
I believe
a literal
believe
ton
so.
of yards
Think he'll get 2,000 rushing?
I think he could.
behind that line.
I think he could with any line almost.
Fuck, man.
Not with the Raiders line.
The Raiders line just improved drastically.
The
We
Raiders
always
is where
lose
people's
battles.
careers
Here,
end.
Kynes,
That's
Kynes,
where
hey,
people
hey,
get
sit
ruined.
back real quick.
You really
We're
haven't
just
been paying
gonna-
attention, have
we'll
you?
just sit
Thank God Carson Palmer got out of there.
Yeah, I love it when like Kyle
Where did he
said,
go
Kynes
anyway?
said.
Oh, that's right. We got
let
Darren
it happen.
McFadden. Darren
Kynes-
McFadden will have career numbers now. He's with us.
No, you say it and you say it to make me mad. And then I get mad. You know?
This happens
You haven't
every
been watching
cave
the
cast.
Raiders. No, it doesn't happen. Every cave. That
Marcus, live in the now.
big fucking feet. Stop it with me, please. I wish there's video.
They waved at him with
Chaos.
their
It's all
toes.
chaos.
The Cardinals always lose these battles, so I don't think you guys have to worry about them at least.
I think
Nobody ever wants to. We lost. We didn't get Peyton Manning. We were one of the 3 big teams that he was considering. We've lost. We wanted Revis. We didn't get Revis either.
Shit.
Probably won't get Adrian Peterson.
They stop. You could have Adrian Peterson
Carson's
and
coming
Derek
back.
Revis.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Dude, he fucking tore it up when he
He
played.
did. He was
it!
actually
Here's Ashley.
undefeated.
She's a diehard Seahawks fan.
He was actually
I
undefeated.
see.
And
Last
she's praying that the fucking Cardinals don't get Adrian Peterson.
The Cardinals would be fucking. If they had Adrian Peterson, they're the best team in the
If
NFC.
Palmer comes
Dylan. None more. Like, please, do me not.
God, he ate
I'm
that.
sweating, starting to sweat. I get that flush feeling in my fucking face.
Oh, there will be video of that.
It's the equivalent of like if it was a cock for anybody else. Like,
Let's
you know.
try it.
I'm not scared of the cock.
The hunger that went into Marcus's eyes when I was about to pull my dick out.
Imagine the head of his dong and my big toe right next to it.
I don't like how you're using them as they're the same size. My dick's way smaller than your big toe.
Your big toe in his urethra, so I don't have to see the big toe.
Jesus, that's a
That
fucking
big ass,
wide.
I had no idea
like,
we were
wood
in
chip
the
toenail I got
Peterson
on there.
mix. That's awesome.
cut,
like
your,
bolt cutters to-
cut your way into his urethra.
Here, just check it out. Look at it closely though with the fuzz in it.
Oh, here we go.
Look at it.
Dylan, I'm gonna fucking hit you, dude.
Look how dark
Stop.
they are underneath.
Oh shit! Fuck. Better put that thing away, man.
Fucking slice somebody's neck with that.
My foot skin is smooth as silk. These shoes stink.
Get
though,
your
'cause they're-
toenails
I think-
are the worst.
Marcus, I think we need a confirmation on the foot skin being smooth as silk.
He hasn't
That's
touched
not.
them.
That's your hand. Jesus Christ! Make me look like I can't handle.
Wow, that
it.
fucking hurt.
All right.
I pulled back the knuckle so I didn't fucking murder you with
Yeah,
my.
he hung the knucks up. We heard that. He hung them up.
All right,
Okay. Well, I think
we're knucking, man. If
you know what?
You don't like even with the sock out. The
the
sock's
sock's not horrible. Really,
I think
literally
it's the
can-
nails that get him the most.
It's the toenails.
Yeah.
It's the toenails and the weird length of the shapes.
Of toes?
No. And when they spread out like you just did, you
I
know?
know I got some long ass
Oh,
toes.
shit.
They spread
All
out
right,
like a fucking-
all right. We ain't gonna top that. Let's fucking.
I'm just showing you.
Oh, there's an assault.
I'm saying like the whole.
Yeah. Oh, you could spread them out quite a ways for having those little sausage
Here,
toes.
let me pick up your coffee mug.
You fuck. You could have picked it up. Like, you could have picked it
All
up.
right, I'm really done.
Okay.
You.
Anyways, we're not gonna top
That
that.
shoe fucking stinks.
It's hot as shit. Let's go get some oxygen.
Fucking hot.
Yep.
And that's it. Episode 43 of the actually proven most inches of dick on a podcast in the world, the CaveCast.
I'm glad I could push it over the edge.
Yeah, you did. You gave us that extra 3 inches we need. And go follow us go like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Cave Music Productions. Kynes is at Saint Kynes, Saint Kines. Munkus at Munkus CMP. I'm at Danny Admire, and you could find Dylan
At your
hopefully
your local bar.
hopefully at a meeting somewhere where there's coffee and cigarettes and they talk about stuff. That's been it. Tell your moms we said what's up. Oh, Dylan, give us a little insight on our song of the week.
It's just one of my favorites.
Okay, that's been the CaveCast. Anyway,
You're the bass breathes.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
That's it. I like the way that goes. I like that ending.
Give us something. Just your favorite Glassjaw song?
Yeah.
Glassjaw. Rye Rise.
I was waiting for my turn.
He said House of Blows.
And then he told me that you wanted to use all those.
There's a woman sitting in a motel room, counting in a tag and added to a list of one hour. She's tired in the new edition, replace the body. He spends a good with bang bang and Amy of the lobby. She's got a secret, just keep that and sleep there. And he can't believe nothing you say. We're going nowhere, yeah. There is fear. And he can't believe a damn thing you say. We're going nowhere, yeah. There is fear. The way you play with life is such a big disguise. We swear that we're not gonna take it until. The way you play with life is such a big disguise. We swear we're not running naked. Watch him go to a front door. There's a man who's sitting in a motel, waiting for a hooker that he never applied for. Isn't even her, and he can't believe what damn thing you said. We're going nowhere, yeah, yeah. If there is fear, the way you play with life is such a big disguise. We swear that we're not gonna take it no more. The way you fuck this life is such a big disguise. We swear we're not running naked. Just when it's perfect, it's finite. He calls it. She said it's over so long. Just when it's perfect, it's finite. He calls it. She said it's over so long. The way you play with life is such a big disguise. We swear that it's over, it's over, it's over. The way you fuck this life is such a big disguise. We swear we're not running naked. It would stay forever, just as any side you leave. And maybe things wouldn't be this way. It would stay forever, just as any side you are yours. I burn the lamp when I burn, when I do everything I do for you. But he hates you, and I guess there's nothing new for you.